Guys, thank you for tuning into this week's episode. Remember, if you enjoy our content, please have your friends rate, review, and subscribe. Share us around. Please help us blow up, because if you fuck with us, they fuck with us. And if, we got a curse in the opening monologue. And if you really want to rep the pod and support us financially, hit up insensitivemerch.com and cop some merch, rep insensitive culture on the go. Other than that, let's get this started.
And here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Check it out, homie.
Guys, welcome to episode 97 of Insensitive Culture. As always, you know me.
What's up, Juac?
You know my guy over
And
here.
that fool Blazer, Ramon.
On the other end is always Jonni. And together we are
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Make sure you check it out, homie.
Make sure you check it out, homie, man. It feels like forever that we haven't been in studio. I miss you guys.
For sure.
Miss you guys, even though we talk every day.
I mean, we do, yeah. But this is different. This is different.
Sorry about that, guys. I know I had the Omari on. So, so I was in an ice box for a good 10 days.
Where your heart used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
now I was locked down, so we couldn't come into the series. Yeah,
That's all I knew.
That's
I was like, that's all I got.
pretty much all I can think of at the top of my head. It was a great song, but no, man, we actually made the decision to not come in for after the holiday, after Christmas.
That was us.
And then I ended up getting COVID just before New Year's. So I spent New Year in my room by my damn self. No, my family,
was outside.
Nothing. Yeah, I guess. No, I was inside, bro. I was inside for the entire quarantine.
Damn.
Well, yeah. You were outside, and then you had to be inside.
Yeah, and that forced me to be inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm real happy we're here today. Cause easily, man, we could have missed this week too. But fuck that, I'd have gave y'all
All y'all getting COVID. We recording this motherfucker. I don't care about any of that
spreading that
bullshit.
shit through the COVID. Yeah, we couldn't miss another fucking week. You know how I do. You know how
Honestly,
I
I was surprised we missed his second week. I was like, I'm getting COVID, aren't I? Like, this is how it's gonna go.
do. If you actually had some like dope ass equipment, some recording equipment in your crib,
I had some home shit, yeah,
we would have figured it out. But yeah. So we'll work on that.
If I get some dope home equipment, son, like we're doing some recordings multiple times. I'm not just doing it like when you're not feeling good, son. Like I'm putting that shit to use.
yeah, I feel you. That's why I haven't pushed you to buy that shit.
I want to smoke joints like Jonni gets to smoke joints the whole motherfucking episode. I'm over here chiefing this shit.
Well, hopefully we get a new spot or some shit where we can actually where you could chief freely.
That'd be dope.
In studio.
Thought this was America.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You know I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I know.
But
It's regulations, son. It's regulations.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to start.
not
I
trying
don't
to
want
get
to
us
start
kicked out of here.
any fires.
Be
if you
recording
know what
this
I mean.
from my car.
Word. But nah, man. How was your holidays, Dave?
It was chill. All chill, man.
Good.
Like real, yeah. Even for, as much as people were starting to lock down and people were bugging out and shit, dude, it was better than last year. I mean, last year I literally stayed home and didn't do anything. I at least got to see some family, some people this year, which was nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
That's what's up. How about you, Jonni?
Shit, it was chill. Same. Still, apparently.
I know I saw you just before I caught the vid.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I caught you just before I caught the vid. I got to hang out with you for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not going to say who passed it to who, but.
Just saying, I might know who fucked you up.
That might have been a spreader party. I don't know.
Oof.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I don't know of anyone else other than who you told me that got sick. But
right.
I don't know if it went further than that. But fuck it, that shit'll stay there.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. All right, so let's get back to some. Let's get to some podding, man. I do have the first question that I have is actually more of a conversational one because I had some dude online who was it was under a thread that was stating like what the worst MCU movies were, like the best and worst, and this dude. Some dude was just going off on how he didn't enjoy Black Panther, and then from there it just went on. But my question on that that stemmed from that is, can you actually base an opinion on a film by simply reading reviews and a movie synopsis?
Oof.
Like not actually watching it, but just reading reviews and a movie synopsis. Could you base an opinion on any film? My response to that is no. I mean, not fully.
You can base an opinion on anything. Would it be a correct opinion based on a review? Probably not.
And
but
that was my argument.
Yeah, no. I mean, personally, I have to see a movie. Like, even if I read reviews, every review, I could read a fucking synopsis of the movie. I could read the goddamn script.
Yeah.
And I still have to see that motherfucker because it's when it's all put together, bro. It's different than
It's
what's
the
on
visuals.
the paper. Right,
It's
exactly.
the visuals.
Exactly.
It's the angles.
The
it's
score.
The score.
Yes.
Like everything gives you the full feeling of it. And granted, it doesn't give everyone that same feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand that. Like if you base an opinion off of watching the film and seeing it in its entirety, how it was meant to be seen, and basing your opinion off of that. This dude was just straight up, nah, like I watch it. Why do I need to watch it when I read the synopsis and I read reviews? So it was a totally dumb ass fucking person. And that was a hill he was willing to die on.
And I'm sure he was getting mad hate.
That's
Oh,
worse
yeah,
than,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, that must have been great.
Sparks notes or Cliff notes and not reading
Right.
books. Like, how do you think you get a full story out of that? Just because you're listening to someone else's version of what they saw, that just makes absolutely no
Right.
sense. This guy's a moron.
So this is what sparked it, right? So he was like, Black Panther was boring, crappy film, bottom of the barrel of the MCU barrel, and someone
didn't even
responded
watch it?
with,
What a
No, he
strong-ass
saw- he-
opinion.
No, he saw that one, I believe,
Oh,
and then
oh.
he was like, and then he said, you say somebody else responded with, you say that, but Thor 2 and the Eternals exist. And which is fair, whatever. Some people didn't like Eternals. Thor 2, a lot of people didn't like it.
I'll be honest, Thor 2 is my least favorite MCU
It is my
movie
least
of
favorite.
all time.
However, when
Compared to
I
Black
saw it
Panther,
again,
sure.
when I saw it again, for before Endgame, I enjoyed it the second time around. But when it came out, I never intended on watching it again.
Yeah.
But it was
like,
actually
nah.
not too bad. But yes, that's generally that's
The general consensus is that
exactly
is the worst. Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
And then
With good
he
reason.
he proceeds to say that if there are any others out there that are even more garbage, I don't need to see them. I can simply look up the plot and reviews to formulate an opinion and save myself 2 hours of cringe. I've seen all of the phase 1 content of MCU. I believe I've engaged in enough Marvel content to form an opinion. You make no sense. I have to watch every single Marvel movie and show for my opinion to not or my opinion is not valid. Do you even hear yourself? Was his
Like, what the hell?
exactly?
He does not hear himself.
I told it, like I responded to him. I didn't screenshot my response, but my thing was just like you're not watching these films at all, and you are stating an opinion on something you have never seen. Like, do you hear yourself? And it was a hill he was waiting.
Yeah.
He was
I mean,
willing to die on. So
I
I had to
can-
ask
Good
you
for
guys.
him.
I'll play a devil's advocate and say that he's a moron. So this is not
Yeah,
a strong
for sure.
defense here.
Yeah, no, we agree
But-
on that. We agree on that.
I could see where he can have the opinion that of all the movies that he has seen in the Marvel MCU, then Black Panther was the bottom of the barrel. But you can't say that it's worse than movies that you haven't seen. Like, that's just
because you haven't seen them.
you haven't seen them.
Yeah.
How could you possibly think that they're worse? All you've seen is a fucking synopsis. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Unless, like, you're just really upset that it's, you know, a movie with black lead characters or something. Like, you're just a racist asshole. Then yeah.
If there's
no
other,
matter,
I mean,
no matter what,
Black-
it's going to be the bottom of the barrel.
Black Panther is definitely not the bottom of the barrel of the MCU.
unless you're super racist,
Unless you're
then
super racist, yeah.
then it is.
Yeah, that's
Then
true.
it definitely is.
And he probably didn't even see it. He just probably formed that opinion from
Another synopsis.
the attention that it garnered that it garnered on social media from, because there were, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people who went over there, you know, to watch the movie in full support of just like in daishiki and everything, and just like you know what I mean. Like, I know a lot of people that did that, and
I know a lot of people that went to see
had
it
a lot
and
of-
they've never seen another Marvel MCU movie.
exactly,
And they only went to
exactly.
see it because it was like a full black cast and a superhero
Exactly.
movie.
And it was, and actually,
their
and it was,
prerogative.
it was a great movie. It was
I thought it was
in my
dope.
opinion, I thought it was one of the better ones. It was one of the better ones.
for sure.
It wasn't the best,
It's
but
on
it
the
was one of
top
the
half.
better
It's
movies.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Word.
If it's on TV, I'll watch it. Like, I'll
Yeah.
just leave it on and be like, all right, Black Panther's on. Dope.
Now, I will say that the crazy shit about Black Panther is that the second that because of all of the war and everything that went on in that movie, the second that Infinity War came out and the snap happened and everyone went to dust, the entire Black Panther movie seemed like it was pointless as fuck. Because it was immediate, like the fight to me was like so much grander that afterward I was like, shit, they fought for Wakanda. They had this giant battle, like this whole battle, and then they fought Thanos immediately after, and he snapped away half of literally like of life in general throughout the galaxy, and that whole battle just didn't make sense.
Was it throughout the
anymore.
galaxy?
It
wasn't just Earth, right? It was like
no, it was-
literally
yeah,
it was
throughout the
throughout.
whole.
yeah, it was everywhere.
Damn, that's wild.
Because even
Throughout the universe, no?
Yep. Throughout the universe, yes.
Have we seen anybody get snapped away outside of people on Earth, though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, a Spider-Man.
They were on the planet there. Yeah,
They were on a
But aside from that planet, like other worlds, like
well,
things that we
no,
haven't.
I don't
we
think they
didn't
showed
see
us
it,
that.
but Captain Marvel said there are many more places that are going through the same
Right.
thing that you are, but they don't have you.
Right.
So that's why she's been gone. So
Word.
So yeah, she was the confirmation on that one.
Earth is special.
I mean, if the Earth had all of the Avengers, it would definitely be special. But we don't. So now the way that the Earth is going, the Earth isn't special. The Earth is special. If you know what I mean. All right, so let's see. What's another good question? Do you guys actually, while we're talking about that, we may have answered this one in the past, but why don't we revisit this question if we did? But would you have after Thanos' snap? Would you rather have lived those 5 years, or would you rather have gone away with the snap?
I mean, I guess in a selfish way, I would rather just get snapped away because it felt like seconds to them, right? Like it didn't feel like
It felt instantly.
right.
yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to live for 5 years thinking that the people that I cared about were gone, and like what happened, and you're trying to piece shit together, and that's a shitty 5 years, bro. Like honestly, I would probably just want to get snapped away and then come back and be like, hey. What's everyone else
5 years
sad about?
younger than I'm supposed to be.
Right, and on top of it, yeah, you just bought an extra 5 years, bro. Like regardless,
That's a good point.
That's dope.
The downside to it, though, is you have to remember that
People have moved on, bro.
People moved on.
Oh, 100%.
So-
Like that's gonna be that's the shitty part of it. Like
So like if
I
you
still look young,
have
but-
your girl, if you have like your girl and shit that you are completely in love with,
Mm-hmm.
if she also snapped,
Right.
then you're good.
Right. And
But if she did not, she's probably married with a kid, like lived the
like, what
full
if
life.
you just like were able? What if you were just like the lucky motherfucker? Because it's random, right? It's just 50%
Yeah.
of all life. So what if you were just happened to be the lucky motherfucker where like you, your wife, your kids, your parents all stick around.
your whole family.
Your family's good, and your friends are good. Like the only people you lost were like the people you didn't give a fuck about, and you were just
Right.
like, "Yo, I'm about to be a Marvel Bitcoin millionaire or some shit. Like I'm about to start my life all over."
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So you're talking about Tony Stark?
Well, I mean, he started a family afterwards. He
was ready to get married. Potts was
She was
Potts
already
didn't get
pregnant?
snapped away. I don't think she was pregnant. No. But he was saying that as soon as Infinity War started, he was saying that he had a dream that she was that they had a little girl,
Right.
and that they named her after her uncle, which was Morgan, and then that's what happened.
He don't really
But-
got family or friends, so I mean, other than the Avengers
Right.
that he lost.
Right, and he could. The only person he really was sad about was Peter Parker.
Yeah.
That was the only person he was really sad
Yeah,
about.
that's true. If I was Tony Stark, I mean, I think everything kind of worked out with Tony Stark, other than dying at the end of Endgame.
In
that one little caveat
in all honesty,
little
in-
caveat where he doesn't get to see his kid grow up.
where his life ends. Yeah, that's.
I
pretty
mean,
shitty.
in all honesty, the reason why everyone
life
else went through. In all honesty, the reason why everyone else went through that pain of losing someone for 5 years and then everybody gets snapped 5 years later was because Tony didn't want to lose his daughter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because he said I'm going to help you, but I can't lose anything, so it has to be
for
they
sure.
come back now.
you got to blame it all on him.
Yeah. I mean, I understand his stance on that.
get
It's
it.
very understandable, but he still took the selfish route. Rather than to heal the universe, he wanted to make sure that he was good.
Don't make him sound like
No,
such
no,
a
no,
dick,
no, 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 no,
dude.
no,
He
no.
fucking-
But wait. Also, here's my question though. If the snap, if he did the snap, right? Because we all know that he's the one who brought them all back. If the decision was
Tony didn't bring him back.
reverse, yeah, no,
the Hulk brought him
it
back.
was.
Tony killed.
That's true.
Thanos,
That's true.
yeah.
He killed Thanos. Okay, no, because I was gonna say, but even then, it would have saved Tony. If they would have just reversed the 5 years, he would have stood alive.
Yeah, absolutely. If they would have just been like, get rid of Thanos and nothing that happened previously happened, like then
Life would have just went on.
then life would have just went on, and they would have just had to fight Kang or some shit.
Just have Doctor Strange cast a spell. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Robert Downey Jr.'s contract did not allow for that to be the storyline.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Contracts altering the MCU.
and not only that, but it was a great ending to that movie.
100%,
even
like,
with
I'm not mad at it.
yeah, it was no. Actually, here's another question because now it's not spoiler alert because it's been out for quite some time. But when we're talking about Spider-Man,
You still stay still
okay,
say
all right.
just to
Spoiler
be
alert.
a
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, because I don't want you guys
This
mad at
is
me
your
either.
time to
Skip
leave
forward,
because spoilers
but
are
not even,
coming.
to this
but not even, but not even. All right, so there's another thing going around saying that that a scene that pretty much like the feel good parts of that movie, which we all know, Since you don't want me to say spoiler.
No, you already said spoiler alert.
We already said
All right,
spoiler
cool.
alert. We're
So
good.
there's the one scene where all three Spider-Men are on the Statue of
there's
Liberty.
3 Spider-Man in this movie?
Yo, fuck you.
Yo, does Joyce listen to this? She's gonna be heated.
Yo, our people in the
Yeah, I don't even
Philippines
think
are
she
gonna
knows
be
who
heated.
these Spider-Men are.
Our Filipino
Our,
listener.
our Filipino listeners are gonna be
Shit, that's
fucking
right.
hot.
Now they got to see it
Because it
starting
just
today.
came out this past week. It just came out this past week. No, but that's a big thing that's trending right now, right? Is they're saying that the scene where all three Spider-Men like ran off of the statue, which is a great scene, and then they were just like swinging together in unison, and they're like bouncing off of each other. That was a better scene. That was a better feel good scene for the audience than Cap picking up Mjolnir. No, dude. Fuck that. That is not a better scene.
There was a
than that.
lot more at stake when Cap picked up Mjolnir.
Bro,
when these motherfuckers were swinging from the Statue of Liberty.
Like, it's a dope ass scene, because if you watch the back, like where they say it, like, it's a dope ass scene. I'm not gonna take away from it.
Yeah,
but the moment that Thanos was digging Thor's axe into him, and then all of a sudden you see Mjolnir lift, but you don't know exactly who it is, and then when he turns around and it's fucking Cap, and then he starts going fucking ham with both the shield, and people went nuts.
Let me
for
devil's
that.
advocate like Jonni for a second though.
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago, which do you think would have been more likely that you seen? Cap picking up Mjolnir, or all those Spider-Men swinging together in the same fucking movie?
What do you mean? I don't.
Which do you think would be more likely to happen?
Cap.
Like which?
Cap, yeah.
Cap, for sure, Cap. And so for us to see all those Spider-Men actually swinging together
Oh, it
in
was a
movie,
great fucking
No,
scene.
right. Exactly. No, and it was. I'm just saying, if you were to think, one seems way more plausible than the other. And that's obviously Cap, because they're in the same movie. They're in the same fucking universe.
Yeah.
You have all these Spider-Men that have nothing to do with each other. At least we thought they didn't.
Yeah.
And then they're together on screen. Like,
Yeah,
I could
but
see
I
why
would
that's
say-
in the discussion. I'm not
Nah,
defending it. I'm not defending it.
I feel you, but I would defend the person you're defending. I would argue with the person you're defending. I would say that it was more impact, like what you're talking about, like the fact that we're seeing all three of these people from different universes on the screen at the same time. It was more impactful for me watching them walk through the circles. And then we just see them all in the same room. Like, like that moment when we got confirmation that, holy shit, they're all three in this movie.
That was a
a huge celebratory
Compare
moment in
that
the
to-
theater.
com-
Ain't
compare
nobody
that
in the
to
theater
Mjolnir then.
clapped
Compare those
or
two
go
then.
crazy when they started swinging around in the battle scene. It was during
right.
the introduction moment. But when Cap pulled Mjolnir and grabbed it, like, and then the fucking circles come out and his Avengers assembled, the whole fucking stadium was erupting.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
the climax of the movie.
Word.
You can't even, like, the two aren't even comparable. That's not a fair question.
I mean,
it's a loaded question.
No, it's not even. It's not that it's a fair question. The point is that these. I'm assuming it's. I mean, it's big on TikTok right now, but. I'm assuming it's the younger audience. They're saying like this was like they specifically said this is much better
into the Infinity Saga like we did. They saw
I
that whole shit on
was in the
Disney
theater
Plus.
for both. I was in the theater for both, and Cap picking up Mjolnir, like that whole experience, like you said, that was an exciting like people really started screaming like. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like it was and then he started going ham on Thanos. That whatever the fuck happened in Spider-Man, as amazing as it was, I'm not taking away from it.
Yeah.
That moment is forever ingrained in because I just remember where the fuck I was for that. And it was a great moment.
I don't remember anybody clapping in my theater for Spider-Man when they were swinging off the thing. Like, honestly, I'm having a hard time remembering that scene, to be honest with you. I don't.
For Spider-Man?
I don't specifically
It was
recall
small. It was small claps throughout the thing.
Okay.
Like all the things that we can think of right now, why anybody would clap. That, like you said, when they came through the circles and all of that shit, like those were clapping moments. Yeah. Matt Murdock, that was a clapping moment.
Matt Murdock was
like a lot of those, like those
real,
are the clapping
right
moments.
At the beginning, bro. That was nice. I clapped for them.
Again, not taking away from the movie.
Whoops.
The movie was great.
There was some whoops and hollers in mine.
Whoop. Yeah. No, there definitely was, but nothing compared to Endgame.
No.
Not those two moments. Those two moments were not the ones.
And specifically, those are the moments that they are comparing, which I thought that was
weird.
Fucking
It's
wild.
a random.
Yeah, they're tripping. All right, so we didn't prepare for something that you were willing, a rock you're willing to die on. So I think we're at a good point where Jonni can hit us with some.
You know what it's time for. News clips.
News clips. I love news clips. Just because I'm a fucking nerd for news.
Word.
It's been mad long since we've all spoken.
Mad news.
So there's so much news, but I don't want to go through shit that happened like 3 weeks ago. So first thing that we absolutely 100% need to acknowledge is the unfortunate passing of our homie Robert Bobby Saget.
Yes,
Robert Bobby. You know what's
Rest in
funny
peace,
is
Bob Saget.
when that like broke, when I saw it on Twitter, I was watching America's Funniest Home Videos.
No, you
I was
weren't.
pissed off. I swear to God, I was pissed off at one of the football
the OG
games.
one?
I pissed off at one of the football games because I wasn't going to cover the spread, and I lost my bets in this fucking bullshit that I've been doing all weekend.
Yeah.
And I just changed the channel. And literally, I went up 3 channels to ABC because it's Alfonso Ribeiro. And I just fucking left it on. And I was cooking dinner, dude. And then it broke that Bob Saget died. Yeah, bro. ABC 7 to 8 on Sundays. And I was cooking and I saw it on Twitter. And then the ABC World News or whatever interrupted the broadcast of AFE to mention the Bob Saget thing. And yeah, I mean 65, bro. And he didn't look 65. I saw recent interviews with him and shit, dude. Obviously he didn't look like a young Danny Tanner, we're thinking Full House, but he didn't look old. He didn't look sick, bro. He didn't look. I mean, it was really really random.
I really want to see what. I mean,
happened?
It doesn't really matter, but yeah, I really want to know what.
I do need to know
because if it was natural causes or something like that, I would at least feel better that it wasn't anything tragic in that sense. You know, I mean, it's all tragic because he passed away, but but it's very rare nowadays that comedians, when a comedian passes, that it's just natural causes, something like that. So I'd be happy to see that it was just he passed away from natural causes in his sleep or something at least good like that. But yeah, rest in peace, Bob Saget. He was a funny dude, man. He was very funny, and everybody is just pouring their love. They're putting their love out there for him, and a lot of people came out and said he was the first person in Hollywood that I met, a celebrity, and he actually treated me like he was just a regular dude, and he invited me to ask him questions and just talk to me like a person. A lot of celebrities Theo Vaughn and people like that, comedians, fellow comedians, and just said that was the first celebrity experience that I had when I came out to California, and he welcomed me with open arms and didn't give me shit, and it was just a good overall dude.
I haven't seen anything bad about Bob
Saget.
Saget. A lot of times when people die, there's always some people out there oh yeah, you might be sad that this person passed, but remember they did this, this, and this, and they'll try and tear that legacy down. I haven't seen anything like that with Bob Saget, dude. It's just all been positive. We miss him. He was the best dude. Everyone's showing mad love. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, man.
It
So
tells you something for sure.
rest in peace to Bob Saget, and also we have to mention rest in peace to Betty White.
Betty White,
as
yeah,
well.
Betty White
Oh,
passed
damn,
on
that's
New Year's
right.
Eve.
She passed, yeah. So, and it actually just came out that she passed away from a stroke that she had days prior, like 6 days prior.
Right.
That is what led to her passing. But she was 99. She was getting ready to celebrate
right there, bro.
100. So
magazines pumped out a bunch
Just
of
about to, yeah.
Yep.
covers with her on them, dude. Like I remember I was in Wegmans that day. We went to get stuff for like just New Year's Eve dinner, and I remember seeing the magazine with her on it. Like, fuck, like celebrating 100 years, and I was like, damn,
yeah.
I can't
Oh,
believe
that shit came out?
I can't. That was out, bro. That was on the shelves.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought
Yeah.
she was like leaking it early.
No, it was on the shelves.
Son of a bitch.
It was sad to see.
And it was in literally
Everywhere,
like
bro.
clock.
Everywhere.
I was gonna say like clockwork every year. It was just like
Check in on
breaking
Betty White.
breaking news. Betty White is living
Yeah,
a
survived.
happy
another
life,
year.
and yeah.
yeah, living comfortably in
Yeah.
in Los Angeles home or whatever. But it was that was I like what you said though. She was just like, yep, she didn't want to bring that bad news into 2022,
Sort of,
so she just checked out just before.
Right.
But she lived a long, great life
For sure.
So yeah, we had a few.
Bob
deaths
Saget said he
since
don't give a
we,
fuck about 2022.
Yeah. That's Bob Saget's style right there.
That's
From everything
right,
I've read, that
exactly.
sounds like
That's
like
how he
just
rolls.
like him.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
My favorite scene was have you ever sucked dick for marijuana?
Yo, that was like I always thought, bro, I thought Bob Saget was like Danny Tanner in real life. Like
I
as
think
a
that's
kid
the first
watching
scene. If you
that was the
didn't-
first
That
thing
was-
If
that
you didn't know his comedy, you didn't know he even came out like that.
I remember there was like whisperings. Friends would be like, I saw him do this stand up and he was swearing and saying all this stuff. And I was like,
right.
"Get the fuck out of here.
There
He
was no
didn't say that's
YouTube back
Danny
then.
Tanner, bro. No, I couldn't confirm or deny. Like, I was just like, doesn't seem right to me. And then I saw him, drop that line in Half Baked, and I was like, damn, okay, that probably was legit. And then I obviously got my hands on all of his older stand up and shit, and he was just dirty and funny and raunchy and everything that I love in a stand up comedian.
One last scene that I want to share that was one of my favorite Bob Saget scenes before we'll let Jonni
Was it
continue with the
Dumb
news.
and Dumberer?
Yes.
Yeah, what?
Because that movie,
That was the other one that
was
was-
such trash.
Yeah, it was. But that was the only scene that saved it, right?
Yeah,
Like, we're thinking
exactly.
of the same scene, right?
So the scene was when Harry was in the bathroom, and I forgot he was like eating chocolate or some shit, and it was all just melted everywhere. And he walks in, he's like, "There's shit
There's shit.
in my bathroom. It's on the fucking walls.
Yeah.
There's shit everywhere." Like
Yeah.
that scene was like the best thing to come out of that fucking trash.
That's the
ass
only
movie.
one I remember, honestly. That's the
Yeah.
only scene I remember. From
And
that
randomly,
movie
that
is Bob
Shia
Saget.
LaBeouf was like their friend.
I don't remember that. No idea. No.
I don't know why I remember that, but yeah.
That's so weird.
All right, Jonni. So we had to remember Bob Saget.
No doubt, no doubt.
It shit was hilarious.
All right. I don't think I can even begin this shit without talking about this story that I ran across just last night. I believe Dave is a connoisseur of the 90-Day Fiancé. Or is
Not really. No, I've seen
seen
it.
a few of them. I've seen more than a few.
all right. Well,
What's the one dude? The one dude that I know him. With the
the
Big
neck.
head,
big head. Yeah. Lack of neck.
lack of neck. All right, so there's a girl that was kind of became an influencer off of that show, Stephanie Matto. She's pretty hot.
Okay.
And she ended up not OnlyFans. I think it's something called Unfiltered. It's like an OnlyFans alternative for the same kind of, I guess, sex work type of subscription service content.
Yeah.
Anyways, she started getting a lot of requests for something that she thought was a joke, and that was her farts. In a jar.
Yeah, I think I heard of this.
yeah.
But then people kept asking for it. So last year she decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. And
Yeah.
started selling her farts at first for $500 a jar, and then started selling, and instantly sold out, by the way. Then started selling her farts for $1,000 a jar, also instantly sold out, and made about $200,000 in all. Selling her farts in a jar. Now, this is the story, is that apparently, in order to create these farts, started altering her diet to eat really bad foods, and ended up in the hospital.
Yeah. I read about this.
Because of the demand for her farts in a jar.
So she had a full-on diet of extremely high protein diet in order to make sure that she has enough gas to produce these jars to sustain her lifestyle.
My initial
You bought a jar?
reaction was to go in on this chick immediately. Okay. I was almost 100% certain that this bitch was buying jars, screwing the tops on, and just shipping them out to people. Like, these are my farts in a jar. But this bitch altered her diet enough to put her in the hospital.
That's crazy.
We know that she really was farting in these jars for these people. So, like, I can respect that hustle. If there's stupid ass motherfuckers that want to pay this bullshit
absolutely.
out here,
Yeah.
I'll sell my
Absolutely.
motherfucking farts for $500 in a jar. I'll alter my diet. Like, I thought she was playing everybody. But the fact that she put her body on the line, her health, I'm impressed. I
Bro,
gotta say, I'm impressed. That's all I gotta say.
In all honesty, I mean, she went about it the complete wrong way, because
She should have done what you said.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I
she
thought.
should have done that.
That's
She
what I'm
should have done
saying.
that.
Some
but
fart spray.
I don't.
Just put a little fart spray in that bitch.
Right,
Sure.
right. That's a better idea. But I was thinking, like, even if you have like, so like let's say you have Ashley as like your, just the face of this operation, right?
And then
She's just
I'm
the
ripping
face.
ass in the jars.
You're
Like a
ripping
man
ass.
in the back.
No.
I keep a stack
No.
next
An
to the
army-
couch
Bro,
because
an
I'd be
of
ready
Indian
all the time.
telemarketers.
You're ripping ass.
From Bangladesh.
You're ripping ass.
Just
I'm
farting.
ripping ass. Johnny's ripping ass.
Like-
Everybody is ripping ass.
And they're like, yo, these Ashley farts
Word.
are bomb.
Yo, exactly. $500 a jar. We split it 4 ways. We're good, and
Yo, we got
nobody's
a new
health is at risk.
studio. We got Comic-Con paid for next year. Like, we Gucci.
We Gucci.
Well, instead,
I'm
they
with it. I'm
pivoted
with it. Yo, talk to Ashley though.
Our favorite 3-letter acronym, NFT fart jars. So now she's selling stupid art of her fart jars, which
I mean, I guess that's healthier.
I mean,
So, wait,
who the
how do
fuck
you
is gonna buy
sell-
that?
Who would buy fart in a jar, Johnny? I feel like the
Agreed.
audience is very
But
similar,
there-
bro.
So I'll tell you. All right. So in this article, there's a quote from a guy who goes by the name only as John. 43 years old.
I think I know him.
$1,000 on 2 fart jars.
Did he review them? How were they?
He's a self-proclaimed loser and said that it explains
Agreed.
that it helped him feel a sense of closeness. I have a lot of fetishes, and one of them is that I like the smell of a woman. I like all of the smells. And so, cool, fine, if that's your thing, whatever. Again, no
Sure,
fetish shaming
sure.
here.
No kink shaming, sure.
But you don't get that out of an NFT drawing of a jar
That's true.
that has a fart in it. Like, who the fuck is buying the
Did
NFTs
she draw
of this?
these? Is she drawing these NFTs?
Nah, I think she, like,
Maybe he
partnered
feels
up with an
closer.
artist or
No.
something.
Okay. Then yeah, there's no connection at all.
None at all.
There's no bullshit.
There's no
No.
way she's gonna make money off of this.
It's not a scratch and sniff NFT.
That would be something.
That would be something.
That would be something. Yeah.
It would be our farts once you
I'll
scratch
tell
it.
you.
It's
I'll
our
tell you
farts.
one thing right now.
She should,
I should
just
probably
start onlyfarts.com and
Oh,
sell
And it's
other
only
people's
jars
farts.
of farts.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing right now.
Ooh, is that available?
here.
I'm
I
about to
should-
cop
I
that
should-
shit right now.
I know you should
get
cop
that
that
domain, bro.
Yeah.
We'll split it. I want,
yo.
I want it on,
I want it on that too. I want it on that too.
on the ground level, baby. I want stock options. I want all that.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I'll talk to Jillian to be the face of it, and we will jar up Charlie, my
Ooh.
bulldog.
farts.
Cliff, you don't want no Cliff farts, bro. You don't want no part of
I'm
that,
gonna tell
son.
you right now, this little French bulldog puppy has the most. No, it's not even like she's tiny.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying,
bro. And her farts, she is just lighting our house up. Yo, it's the worst.
Yo, Cliff
It
is the same way,
worst.
but he's a little bit bigger. But they are brutal, bro.
I
The
will
worst I've ever
bottle
smelled.
that shit up a little bit bigger. You said Cliff is a little bit bigger.
He's a tad bigger. A tad bigger than Chai.
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But Chai's,
Chai.
yo, I will jar them shits up and
Bro,
ship them out to wherever
me
the
two.
fuck they want. Give me 2, 500 a piece.
Damn, son, I'm gonna discount. I'm paying the full ass 500. All right.
No, not you. I'm talking about these
But then when
motherfuckers
people
out
see
here.
Jillian, they're gonna be like, "Yo, this chick's got some wild farts
Hey,
right now. Like, it's brutal."
We're getting you your money's worth, bro. We're getting you some money. Your money's worth. They'll pay that
500.
shit. Yo, there's 2 things that would make you fucking rich if you could monetize it, right? Horny ass men with all of their fucking random ass fucking fetishes
I feel like that's been monetized.
and children. If you can find anything in those 2 things where either one of them fucking love whatever content or product you're putting out, you are fucking rich.
Mm-hmm.
Because if kids are happy, their parents will pay whatever the fuck.
That's true.
Word.
And so will horny men.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, OnlyFans is only $17.99 this month. I really want to crank
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Here you go, sir. Take this
$500 for a fart
$17.99.
jar?
Give me
me
one.
3.
Not a big
Give me
deal.
3.
Remember the chick selling her bath water? Do you remember the chick? Was that Belle Delphine or
Wild.
something? She was
Wow.
She was dope, but like, what are you gonna do with bath water? Like,
I don't know,
fucking
bro.
A. Gross.
I don't know.
Gross.
All right.
I think those pickles got me lit.
It's not the booze. It's
It's
the
not-
pickles.
it's
The
the
one
booze
the
and
one
the
pickle
pickle.
you had an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Yo, you want to try one?
Nah, I'm good.
I want to try one
Yo, you should try one.
one of these days.
Grab 'em.
Try a pickle.
Give me a
Try a
pickle.
pickle. I'll let him pickle.
Give me a pickle.
Before we
I'll
get to
have
the
a
news, to the next one. Oh shit! I'm knocking shit over.
Not my shit. He's gonna give me a pickle real quick, guys. We're gonna take a pickle break.
Pause. Whoa.
It's a moonshine.
It's a moon. It's a
an old
moonshine
because you said
pickle.
you wanted to try it last time.
I did. And you know I come here hungry as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Moonshine
fuck,
pickles.
And you fuck with pickles.
I do fuck with pickles.
Fuck with pickles. It tastes like a normal pickle, but there's a little burn in the back.
Oh, it sounds crispy.
Yeah.
Crunchy pickles are the best.
No, there definitely is the burn in the back. Like,
Right?
The slightest. It still tastes like a regular pickle until you swallow and it hits you right in the.
People are making a big deal out of it, and I'm like, like this shit is wow, but they're actually pretty fucking good. It's a fucking
That
pickle.
suck.
and you
That's
it's
bad
a tickle.
news then, because that means you could at least
you'll
pop 2
fuck up
pickles
this-
at least and get
And catch
fucked.
a Dewey on the way home, son. Like, officer, I just had some Vlasics.
It's not bad though, right?
No, they're good.
right. It's actually pretty
Those were-
fire.
those were
it's actually
legit.
pretty fire.
I could eat those with a burger, no problem.
Nice.
Word, son. Word.
Or with the Coors Light.
I'm gonna have
Doesn't
to
matter.
find those around here. All right, this story is kind of a good news story, and a little bit follows along what we were just talking about. This study came out that said that they were testing dogs, and they were able to determine that dogs can distinguish full speech from just gibberish. Like dogs
I
are
fucking
able
knew
to
that. I
understand the
knew that
difference.
shit.
Yeah.
And they're able to also tell the difference in between like different languages, like between Spanish and Hungarian, apparently.
What? Wait,
dogs are smart as fuck, yo.
But like,
I
they
love
don't
dogs.
know. Oh, that's Spanish, and they just know that they sound different, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
can't decipher. Oh, that's Portuguese. That's not. This is Dutch.
So the researcher,
I mean, they don't know the names of it.
yeah, right. The researcher
What the
recruited
fuck?
18 family dogs that had come from Mexico. The dogs were familiar with either Hungarian or Spanish, but not both. And the dogs would hear passages from a book in either Spanish or Hungarian, and they would be able to tell the difference, like when they understood stuff and when they didn't. So
No,
basically,
that makes sense, 'cause I remember
responding to the different sounds that are specific to each different language.
Yeah.
So like, I saw a video one time of a guy who said he adopted a dog, and he was like, he was telling it to like come here, like he was trying to get it to come over to
I
him,
think
like
I've
he was
seen
doing
that
everything
video,
he
yeah.
could, and then like he said it in Spanish, and or it was another language, and the dog just instantly came
Yeah.
over to him and like understood like that was my language.
Yeah.
And I always just assumed like when dogs hear a language, like when I tell Cliff, who's a good boy, like he's not deciphering what I'm saying, but like he hears these sounds that sound like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
when he makes those noises, that means I'm a good boy. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he understands the sounds, the pitches, like where I hit it, like not necessarily like he's deciphering language, because that would be crazy.
It's along the lines of what you're saying. This quote is really good. Is that the doctor that ran this study says that even though many different animals are capable of what you're referring to here is auditory pattern recognition, that
Yes,
they're saying that dogs are unique because they have a persistent interest in humans. And then he says the wonderful thing about dogs is they want to cooperate and they want to understand us. So it's kind of like they put an extra effort in finding the patterns versus other animals that may respond to them with more training and more extra effort put onto the animal. The dog is, the man, quote unquote man's best friend, right? So they're doing extra effort in their own brains to match the right patterns to the right thing. I just seen this like TikTok video the other day that Joyce sent me, where it was like the owner. Joyce was like, "Can we teach Chica to do this?" The owner just says to the dog, I forget the name of the dog, so let's just call it Chowie. The dog says, or the owner says, "I love you, Chowie," and the dog is like sitting there like chewing on some bone or whatever, and like stops, gets up, and walks over to this like little button on the floor that has pre-recorded audio, and just presses on the button and says, "I love you too."
Oh, that's dope.
But you know, it's
gotta be
a
like the
training
dog talking
thing
to
that
you,
they.
bro.
It's a training.
It's absolute, but it's responding to the auditory pattern there, which is pretty dope.
Speaking of that,
is dope.
but it has nothing to do with dogs. But I'm sure it probably has to do something with that. But I saw another TikTok video where someone it was jokingly, the person was saying how their voice was deeper when they spoke English, but higher when they spoke Spanish. He was like, no. And then he was testing it out. And it was just like, I have a car. Yo tengo un carro. You know, it's like, no.
Yeah.
No. I'm in the kitchen. Estoy en la cocina. You know what I mean? So it's like, so there is like a difference in the audio levels when you're speaking a specific language.
Yeah.
And dogs are so in tune with pitches and like really high pitched things, really low pitched things.
Oh, for sure.
Like they're in tune with
100%.
that. So I'm sure that it has to do with those levels, and then their main, like their owner, whatever they speak, you know, whatever language they speak, they know that pitch, and that pitch they are completely familiar with. But when they go to the other end of that.
You know, the dog's ears are so much more tuned.
Yeah,
than
exactly,
ours.
exactly.
For sure.
So that that was just wild how the two connected. It was funny.
That's a lot of times I'll when I say something to Cliff, like he'll usually listen to me. He's usually pretty good. But when Ash or any like higher pitched female voice is giving him commands, sometimes he won't respond as quickly, like right away.
Yeah.
And like Ash will try and drop her voice like an octave or two when she's like telling him to like lay down and sit, and I instantly just start fucking laughing. So I was like, "Is that what you think I sound like when I'm giving when I'm telling him to fucking sit?" And it usually works though. Like if you drop that voice down, like he hears that, like he'll be like, "Oh shit, that got low, dude."
Oh man,
Oh, that's
almost hit a
great.
drop on there. No, I gotta do it. When she comes out and be like,
Come on, man. Why you gonna fuck all my shit like that, man? Come on.
my bad, I had to do that.
I know you did. Who was that? That was such a
I
funny
have
voice.
no idea
know
who
who
that
that
was, man. Oh, but it was great. Whoever that was, you're golden. You're golden, pony boy. Is that all you have for news clips?
Nah, I got. I got the news.
Oh,
I know you have them all lined up.
2 cops in LA were fired for. You heard about this shit? 2 cops in LA got fired for ignoring a robbery because they were playing Pokemon Go.
Oh my god,
Bro,
what the fuck?
I can't even imagine.
I didn't even know
One of
people
them
play
named
that
robbery.
shit like that still.
Right, that shit was 5 years ago at least.
One of
when
them
that
named
shit was
Prince.
hot. 100% Prince. Prince
That
is
would,
still playing that shit.
that would be Prince. Yeah, he wouldn't give a fuck what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm in the middle of it.
I gotta go catch this real quick.
Yeah, I gotta go catch
They were chasing a
charge, yeah.
Snorlax is what happened.
Oh my god,
Is that rare? Is that like a?
is that rare in the game?
I think so. They actually
Okay,
caught
so I
him
mean-
like on camera, like in the in-car camera was recording them,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they caught him like talking about how they were. Let's see. For approximately the next 20 minutes,
So fucking
the
stupid.
camera captured them discussing Pokemon as they drove to different locations. On their way to the Snorlax location, Officer Mitchell alerted Officer Lozano that a Togetic just popped up, noting that it was on Crenshaw, just south of 50th.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
The
After
Snorlax.
Mitchell
Yo, they couldn't
caught the
come back
Snorlax,
though.
He said, "Got him."
They couldn't come back. Do they? Like, I don't know. I never played
Yeah,
Pokemon
I don't
Go.
know how it works.
So like when some shit pops up and it's just like
I
it's
think
not
you have
there
a limited,
anymore.
I think you have a limited amount of time. Yeah, like I don't think you can just go.
Second
wherever.
question: people are still fucking playing Pokemon Go.
I think
guess
it just
so.
made its way to the West Coast. Like it started in New York in 2016, and it slowly worked its way.
Nah, that shit's a
Coast to
global
LA.
fucking thing. These dudes are just morons.
I read
man,
when they
bro.
arrived on scene, the Snorlax was sea walking, and they both got out of the car and had to tackle it at the same time. So that's pretty sweet. That's a sweet story. I like that.
It must be rare because it was like, holy crap! Finally, the guys are gonna be so jealous. He says.
The guys are, so it must be rare, bro. I mean, I can appreciate hunting rare things in the video game world. Like, I understand, but like when there's someone getting robbed,
Right.
dog, and like real lives
You're
are at
tripping.
risk, that's a little bit different.
yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's just gonna show you that when meta is
Oh my god!
is completely out there, right? Which, by the way, I have
Is there a Meta Walmart? What is that thing that I've been seeing?
I
Nice
saw
and
like
memes?
a-
Is that a real?
It's an old video made by Walmart like 6 years ago. It was like what they thought the VR world was going to be like. But it's like
okay.
so for some
It's
reason
been
it came
everywhere,
out
bro.
recently and now everybody's talking about it.
Yo, so So I do have to admit, like, because I still believe, like, when we've talked about it a few times, but I still believe AR is the future. But definitely, like, VR and Meta, it has to happen first, right, before we have to merge the two worlds. Everyone is going crazy now. I want to get my hands on an Oculus so fucking bad. And not even for, like, the games will be cool, but there's just, like, a lot of different shit. I want to watch fucking movies on that shit.
Movie watching is lit.
just-
Like, honestly, the most fun that I have when I'm using it is not playing the games. The games are fun. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. I've talked before about, like, the motion sickness shit that I sometimes get.
Yeah.
The games are absolutely dope and sick, but the best experience that I've, like, just yesterday, right? Like, no, not yesterday, Sunday. It's usually I spend the day watching football. Joyce isn't feeling well, so she's like, I don't want to watch football. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go grab the Oculus. I'm going to pull football up on my VR screen, and I'm going to watch my own shit while I sit next to you so that we're not separated on different floors of the house, like watching different shit on different TVs. And so, like,
I mean, you might as well be.
I mean, in a way, but at least, like, you know, she could, like, lay down and, like, put her head in my lap or whatever, just cuddle up type shit.
Yeah. That's true.
And so, like, she's watching something, I'm watching something else, but I'm not watching it in like a VR room. Like when you launch, like, the Netflix app or whatever, like, it literally puts you, like, into a fake living room or whatever with, like, a fake fireplace, and you're watching a big screen TV, or there's other shit where you, like, sitting inside, like, a theater or some shit like that. But what I'm watching is literally just a big screen it's in AR mode, basically, because it's got the pass through. And so I'm watching, like, this.
You can actually see.
Yeah, I can see her. And so, like, there's moments where, like, I move the screen to the side because it's so fucking dope when you do this, because, like, I could still.
I need one.
You see I'm watching the game, and I got my sports bets up on the screen as well. Like last week or 2 weeks ago, I had, like, my fantasy, so I'm able to watch both at the same time, and they're both just kind of, like, floating in front of me, which is so fucking sick. And then, you know, you look to the side, and she's, like, staring at me like, are you really looking at me? Like, can you actually see me? Like, no, yeah, baby, what you doing? What you doing over there? But then, like, even, like, the fact that I could get up and walk, and then I just would, like, I would move the screen in front of me, and then you kind of, like, just, like, walk through the screen. That shit was so sick that the whole time I would go to the kitchen and grab something to eat real quick. While I'm wearing the goggles, I'm like, I can't wait for AR, man. AR is really gonna. This VR shit is cool, but
that's
AR
what I'm looking
shit
for.
is sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. The people that aren't really familiar with all that shit, and they're just now being exposed to VR. Mm-hmm. And granted, I've never owned VR or anything like that, but I have full interest in AR. Mm-hmm. VR, cool. I want it. Like, I want the big screen. I want all that shit. But once AR becomes, like, the thing, and like, it's like in contact lenses and shit. Word. Like an altered carbon.
There was a company, and they didn't actually show a demo of it in action, but they did show at CES last week. There was a company that showed contact lenses that they say are in soft contacts. That they say can be used as AR toggles or whatever. You know, this is super early. Yeah. Again, they didn't show a demo. They just showed the contacts, and I didn't see anyone actually putting them on their eyes. So I don't know how well it works. But
I saw years ago, they said that they were successfully able to put a camera, like a micro camera, on the contact.
I think I did see that, yeah. But those were hard contacts, and these are soft contacts.
But still, I'm talking about this is years ago. So even with that being accomplished then, there's the evolution of that.
100%.
You know, there's nothing that you could do with it at that time, but at some point, especially now with Meta being a real thing and how that's all NFTs and all of the shit where everyone's just like going crazy over this this internet world. The second we can merge it with the real world, that's gonna be the shit
for sure.
What do we got? What else do we got?
One last story. It's two stories, but it's really the main story is this one.
We can group them.
Yeah, we can group these because they're about work. Would you? This is kind of a question, but it's tied to the story. Would you, if you started a new job, right? You just got this brand new job. You just got hired. Would you take $5,000 to quit in 2 weeks?
Depends on the job.
Yeah, what's my salary like? I'm like if I'm making $100K a year,
I think it's
pretty much.
It's about 80 grand.
No, I'm not taking that.
That's what I said.
Why would
I
I
thought
do that?
5,000 was a little too low.
That's very low.
If I was working at McDonald's part-time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You want to give me $5,000? Yeah, sure.
But if you're making $80K a year,
No, you're making $80K a year.
why are you going to give away all that money?
But I mean, you could take 5K and then just get another job, right? So it's a software company that's offering this, which means you're probably a software developer, engineer. You can get a job anywhere.
So wait, why do they hire you to quit for 5Gs?
So this is what it is. So the CEO of a software company is offering new hires $5,000 to quit within 2 weeks to basically test them to see if they're going to stick around. Like if you'll take $5,000 to quit 2 weeks later, you probably don't want to. We probably don't want to hire you, and you're probably not going to stick around for more than 2 years.
That is,
if the next bag comes around, you're going to jump ship pretty quick. Or do you actually care about this company and what our, mission and values, et cetera, are?
in my opinion, and it probably just resonates with my answer, but that's the stupidest fucking thing. Like if the CEO, like even now, I don't make $80K a year. And if my CEO came up to me is like, "Hey, I'll give you $5K if you quit in 2 weeks,"
That's like a severance package.
I'm gonna say
$5,000 severance package.
I'm
Fuck
like,
yourself.
No,
bro, get the fuck
like,
out of here.
No, why would I do that?
But
the
so
dumbest
if
shit
you
ever.
just got the job though, right? And so if you just got the job, you might have been interviewing at other places. You might have had other opportunities, right? So if you're like, all right, I got 2 offers. One of them's paying me 75, the other one's paying me 80. I'll take the 80, and then you go into the first day, and they're like, all right, so your first day is, do you want $5,000 right now to quit? You're like, well, shit, I might be able to get the other job.
Yo, when I start a new job, odds are, like, you go in for orientation. If I walked into an orientation at a new job and they're like, here's $5,000 to walk out that door, I would probably fucking take it, bro. Just get the fuck out. Like, I don't want to work. That would buy me enough time, like another month
to
or
find
so
something
to
else.
That's
fair. That's fair.
That is fair.
I'm thinking like where I am now and feeling like I feel like I'm comfortable
like
there.
in the middle of
you know
your
what
job.
I mean?
Yeah,
No,
it's
but like
different
you
when
said,
you're already in
when
the
you
middle.
said like you're in orientation,
you don't want to be there, dog. You've been not having a job for who
Word.
knows how long,
Exactly.
and then you gotta get up
yeah.
early for this bullshit. Like, here's $5,000 in cash to just walk the fuck out. I'd be like, you know what? You have a great day. I will grab some.
You know me.
I'm gonna go buy everything at Dunkin' Donuts and then go home for the day.
You know me. I'd be like, oh shit, I could buy a few things for the studio
Hell
for
yeah,
that.
Right, exactly.
Then you have a dope. I would text the group chat and be like, yo, you guys will never guess what happened in my new fucking job today, bro. Like, it'd be crazy. I like that. That's a good. I wasn't in it first, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yo,
During
just give me that guap and let me get the fuck out of
orientation,
there.
You just walk right the fuck out.
Yeah, just walk right. I wouldn't learn nobody's name. I wouldn't say goodbye.
Right.
I would grab
You haven't
my
even
shit,
filled
get
out
the
your
fuck out of
W-4 yet for the $5,000.
Nope.
Go back to my last job and be like, hey, just kidding.
I'm bad. You just show up like George Costanza. You're like, I didn't quit. What are you talking about?
What are you
I'm
talking
still here.
about?
Well, so apparently you're right. They're doing this to try to make sure they get the best staff, as high quality, best people, right? This other company went a different route, and I think it's a sign of things to come. Hopefully, we've achieved the dream that we've been asking for I don't know, since I was like 15 and first started working, 14. This company decided to make a 4-day work week permanent in their company. It's just a 4 days only, Monday through Thursday. They tried it temporarily. They've seen productivity increase, and so it ended up working out for them. I'm all about that. Give me
Fuck yeah.
Monday through Thursday. I'll take Friday off all day.
How long are the days? Were they 10-hour days, or were this just a normal work day as well? Like, are they cutting just so they're cutting the work week hours down? Instead
of sitting around and let's be honest. How many
Fridays, right?
I mean, just all week, right? How many 20-minute YouTube breaks do you take, right? Instagram breaks.
Only when new rock stars drop something new.
I mean, how many episodes of fucking Peaky Blinders do you get through in the middle of a workday?
Yo, chill out.
Hey,
you gotta chill out, bro. You gotta chill.
Hey. We have to.
Well, then when you put them on your Plex, Johnny,
we have to say that what our listeners actually do. How many hours of insensitive culture do you pull up on your YouTube?
Exactly.
That's understandable. I get it.
That's understandable. Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So if you weren't doing that, then you could do that all day Friday, but you would probably spend more time. Like, if you felt like,
Monday through
shit,
Thursday,
I gotta get this done before the end of the
watching.
week, then I'm not really.
Right. I mean, your time is limited then, but then I still feel like I would fuck around more on that time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right, yeah,
and it would turn into like a 3-day work week. So like, no matter what, I'm working less than whatever's required of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. If it's a 2-day work week, I'm putting in a solid 8 hours, and that's it, baby. I'm done.
Man. 8 hours is all I need. I can get the whole week done in 8 hours.
Honestly, I could come close, probably.
Oh, man. Y'all are wild.
I like that, though. Was that in the U.S. or was that... Because I thought I heard like a Swedish company or something.
No, I believe... Let me double check to make sure. Yeah, San Francisco.
Oh, nice. I mean, how are you going to pay your bills working 4 days a week in San Francisco? That's what else I want to know.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
that shit is wild.
They're not hourly paid, right? They're probably salaried.
I hope so. I better be.
Well, I mean, I would think that productivity
you're working
wouldn't
less
have
hours,
increased.
but you're getting your shit chopped by fucking 8 hours. No wonder it works for everybody.
Oh man, did you want to talk at all about these Golden Globes?
Yeah, might as well throw the Golden Globes, and then that would be a good segue to some Hollywoooo.
What's been hitting?
Apparently, well, I thought it was more than it is. It's been a good number of them, but this movie that I haven't seen yet, Netflix flick, The Power of the Dog. It's kind of, I don't know if it's like because which I also haven't seen, but I see everywhere is this Yellowstone. Like people talk a lot. I haven't. It's a Paramount Plus show, so
As I say, it's a Paramount.
if you're not on that
show.
That's
P
why I haven't
Plus
seen it.
mode, you're not gonna have any idea about this shit.
Or if you have cable and just because the Paramount just like channel 27, it's just a normal channel on your cable. So like if you have normal cable, you're paying for like
They
Spectrum
showed
or
Yellowstone
whatever.
on cable.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Yellowstone.
that.
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
where it drops, bro.
I was wondering how the fuck do all these people? Yeah, I guess. I'm like, how the fuck do all these people know about this show Yellowstone? If Paramount
I've never
Plus
seen
has
it.
to
No,
have
it's
like
not
a
even-
negative. 3 million
Paramount Plus is
subscribers.
not blowing up like not
Okay.
at all. My mom watches that shit on cable, bro. That's enough to make me not want to watch it.
Understood. Yeah.
It's like Outlander.
I don't think so. I think it's more like it's just an old Western, right? It's like a Deadwood
I
almost.
mean, it's got Kevin Costner in it, dude, and like that's the only thing I've thought. Like the only thing that's made me consider watching it is that. I mean, Kevin Costner fucks, bro. Like
he does, but
I fuck with
that
Kevin
just
Costner.
brings me into like a Hatfields and McCoy thing, and I'm like,
And I fucked with
I
the
did, but I can't
Hatfields
see him
and
do it
McCoys, bro.
again.
That was dope.
that's like watching
I-
Neo or Keanu Reeves do
No,
like
it's-
a different
present-
version
we
of
talk-
Neo.
We talked about time periods,
It's
man.
present day. It's a present day story that happens
Oh,
to be
it is?
set on like a it is present day. It's not. This
Ah,
isn't
interesting.
This isn't a period show.
Okay.
'cause I was gonna
thought
say,
it was a
I'm
period
not
show.
a fan of period.
No. This is present,
Present
day.
day.
I'm very
ranchers
hesitant
in
on period
Yellowstone.
shows.
Yeah, rural
which is
politics
why
and
I was
shit.
like very hesitant on that show you were talking about, the whatever the shit.
The Wheel
with,
of Time?
No. The one that's winning all the Golden Globes.
Oh, The Power of Dog. It's a movie.
Power of
yeah. Yep. The movie.
But that's
I'm just
old Western, right?
that is an old
Okay.
Western, yes.
That is,
but I'm
yeah.
just saying that's why I was hesitant to watch that.
Sure.
Prior to hearing that it's winning, that it won all these awards. But when I was actually like going through Netflix, I was like, I think I'm gonna watch this because it's Cumberbatch and
Right.
just like and that other dude from Breaking Bad, the one who played the military dude who's I don't know his name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he was the FBI agent, the brother-in-law, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hank?
No, not the brother-in-law. No.
Oh.
The crazy dude.
Tuco?
Huh?
Tuco? Salamanca? Tuco was crazy.
What the fuck? Power of the Dog. We talked about him before.
He's military dude. I'm breaking.
Well, Kristen Dunst is in it too.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
Let's
Which I thought
see.
was weird. I couldn't see her on the prairie.
Oh,
I don't
Jesse
but who's the
Plemons.
Jesse
Oh,
Plemons. That's
Jesse
exactly what I
Plemons.
was thinking. I couldn't think of his name. But
Todd.
Jesse, but yeah.
Todd.
But you know how when you're on Netflix and you scroll over it, it shows a scene. It's a scene between Benedict Cumberbatch and Jesse Plemons.
I saw that, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I fuck with both of them.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons, excuse me, he's married to Kirsten Dunst.
Yes.
Is he?
They met on the set of
Fargo?
what's that show? Fargo, yeah, one of the seasons of Fargo. They were together on.
They were husband and wife on that.
Yeah, she was
Yep.
way out of his league. I don't know how
Word.
he pulled that off, but good for Jesse Plemons, bro.
No, he's a
solid actor. Bro.
He's a great
he's
actor.
great.
Yeah, he's solid, but he always plays those weird. And I did watch Fargo, so
That was a good
immediately
season.
after you said that, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was one of the
makes
last
sense.
good seasons that I recall.
Word. But as soon as I saw them, I wanted to watch it, and for whatever reason, I decided not to.
Yeah, so
And now, so I have to watch it.
Power of the Dog seems to have done well at the Golden Globes.
Will
By the
Smith,
way, the
too?
Golden Globes tried to like slide in and act like they didn't get canceled by NBC, but the reason there was no actual ceremony is because NBC was like, nah, we're not going to show y'all because there was some shit that happened last summer. I think we talked about how they were like accused of all their racism or some shit, and Hollywood foreign press being anti something with inclusion and diversity or some shit like that.
Was it just online?
So they did it. They just
streaming?
not even. They didn't hold a
They
ceremony
just
at all.
announced the
They just
winners,
announced the
bro.
winners.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
And they just put them on Twitter. That's how people
Yo, the
found out.
Oscars should start doing that, bro. I don't even want to watch any of this bullshit. I want to see who the fuck wins.
Everyone is accused of that shit. Even the Grammys.
Word.
It's every single one of them is accused.
No
of
more
not
live
being
award
inclusive.
shows. Nobody likes those. The celebrities
Well,
don't
it's not
like
even
going
that.
to
It's
them.
just like they. There's no. They're all accused of being non-inclusive.
Yeah.
Because it's always the same people that win, and no matter how good of a performance like a minority, you know, they might have. Like Denzel didn't win a fucking Oscar, and Denzel was the fucking man.
Wait, Denzel's never won an Oscar?
No. He didn't win an Oscar. He didn't win an Oscar until Training Day.
Gotcha. I was gonna say like he definitely won one.
And Training Day. It was great performance.
Yeah.
But do you know how many great performances he had?
Philadelphia.
Before that,
he should have won for Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yeah, he had. Malcolm X, like
the
you said.
Civil War. What was the Civil War movie?
Glory.
The tear coming down.
Glory.
That tear alone, dog. I should have gotten an Oscar.
Like he was in so many great films.
Yeah.
And then he
got it for playing a gangster ass black dude. He got it for playing
like the most. The most, yeah, exactly.
You're hitting me with some knowledge right now.
So that's. I mean, it's been the accusation for a long time.
Gonna play the track.
Come on, man.
No. Damn, man. Word.
Good looks.
Oh man,
that's wild.
I mean,
That's how Denzel feels.
Every year up until Training Day, after every great fucking performance, Denzel was at this award show, right? Probably sitting there in the audience thinking, "Come on, man, why you gonna fuck all my shit like that, man? Come on."
That's an accurate Denzel impression.
Oh shit!
Was that Alonzo Harris? That was
that
was legit.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
That was Moynihan.
Jake. The Anthony
Bobby
Crispino. Okay. Did you watch those, Johnny?
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I watch SNL.
Oh man.
All right, let's see what else was interesting here. The Boris did the Boricuas did big with the West Side Story. Nicole Kidman won Best Actress for her portrayal of Lucille Ball in Being the Ricardos, which I did watch.
I did see that. I did see that.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, you said you were good.
I thought it was good.
You said it was
I
good.
gave it a good
Javier
3 stars.
Javier Bardem was
Javier
good.
Bardem was good. They were both, it's neither of them look like Lucy and Ricky, but they both.
He doesn't have that
Lucy
Ricky
and
physique. Like he has that bigger.
Yeah.
Like he's bigger than Ricky.
Did I see that Andrew Garfield won for Tick Tick Boom?
He did, yes, for a musical.
He won?
I did see that, and that was a great performance by Andrew Garfield.
I'm sure he's a big theater nerd, so I'm sure he crushed that shit.
Yeah, no,
It's in your blood when you're British, bro. Like you have to be all about the theater.
And Will Smith also won for
for King Richard.
for
King Arthur.
King Richard.
King
yeah.
Richard. King Arthur. That'd be fun. I don't think there was any black people in King Arthur.
It's actually a big fucking. Now that I look at this list, a big wins for Lin-Manuel Miranda because you said he a producer or director on Tick Tick Boom.
He directed
Tick Tick Boom.
He directed Tick Tick Boom.
He's involved in the West Side Story. He's involved in the Heights, which was also nominated, and I think one of the actors won for something in the Heights. Anthony Ramos was nominated, but I think In the Heights won something, and then Encanto also won Best Picture for animated.
Yep.
Which he did.
I saw that.
He wrote his song. I saw this YouTube video that was like his songs were so integral to the story of Encanto that he got a writing credit in the film.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Those writers.
I mean, those songs are
heated.
Right.
I've been singing. We don't
Bruno?
talk about Bruno.
That shit is too much, bro. I can't stop singing that stupid ass song. That's a good one.
Very good movie. Yeah, very
The
good
only
movie.
thing on this list that
I had to look at the white boy and be like, oh no,
Yeah,
that was a
no,
good
no,
movie.
yeah.
That was a good movie.
Oh, okay. I can watch it. Okay, I've got the Puerto Rican approval to watch.
No. I just knew that you did not watch it.
I've been struggling to fit movies in. Like my TV schedule has been so dense these past.
Yeah, and
few
the last
weeks,
thing
bro,
you're gonna
like,
watch, you're gonna go on
is that-
Disney
is that-
Plus and be
is
like, what is this Encanto? No.
And Encanto
No,
is
Encanto?
what is Encanto? Guys, is Encanto a good movie? Should I watch it?
what's funny is
Okay.
I was listening to another podcast that I listened to just the other week, and that's exactly what they said. Oh, did you watch Encanto too?
Yo, funny thing too. Side story. My fiance, who we know she's Scottish, and you know her family members had posted like, oh my god, like this was such a good. Her cousins was like, this was such a great movie. Which one of them, has an adopted son who is Mexican, and but they watched it, loved it. But I just found it so funny that one of them maids, I was like, yo, that looks familiar. He's just like, and then hashtag arepas, like with the cheese in the middle. I was like, yo, those look so familiar. And so she made them from scratch. I was like, I fucks with it, but it's also pretty hilarious that Encanto made you looking.
Did she tag you in the post?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny because it was such a small part in the movie that
Colombians
her
are just
mom.
fat Mexicans. I mean, let's get it right.
Oh, that's a new drop. That's a new drop.
I just thought it was funny because her mom, obviously, she was the one who would heal people with their food.
Right.
And with her food, and that's what she made. She made that with the queso and the inside, and then somehow they that was like the one, like they picked that up and they were just like, "Yep, I'm making that."
That's awesome.
So yeah, I don't know why. I thought that was funny. We still got to get you to eat some fucking pernil, bro.
Word.
I've been waiting.
You're out here living in a pulled pork world.
I'm not mad at it either.
Pork. I'm not mad at it either, but pulled pork and pernil are two different. Same animal, two different.
It's a whole
two different
whole
dishes.
nother experience.
Word.
I gotta try it, bro.
Yeah,
it's worth walking out on a job over. It's gotta be
I fuck
fire,
with
right?
pulled pork, heavy.
Yeah.
but pulled pork is not pernil.
That's fair.
I have to say that. All right, so is that all you had, Johnny?
I mean, the only other last thing I wanted to talk about with this Golden Globes that I thought was weird, maybe y'all have more experience or know anything about this, because, the Golden Globes does both films and TV shows. And I'm guessing these are all, because they're TV shows, but I guess they're like miniseries. So the Mayor of Easttown, Maid, Dope Sick, WandaVision.
Yeah. Where it's
Pose.
all just one series, one season.
I'm sorry, not Pose.
Yep.
Scenes from a Marriage. Like, these are long. They're over multiple episodes, but they're listed as television motion pictures, which is weird to me because
Like,
they're
made for
not.
TV
that's
movies?
strange.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they're
that's
not
strange.
made for TV
Yeah.
movies, but these are all all these flicks were nominated. Kate Winslet, of course, won for Mayor of Easttown. Michael
Which was a
Keaton
good
won
show.
for
It
Dope
was a great
Sick,
show.
but apparently not a show. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's really good. It's on my list.
Yeah.
But it's so I'm guessing going into it, it's just 8 episodes of
It's one
story.
Yeah, one season. It's
Gotcha.
and one and done. Which I can see that. Like, it's just it's an
guess.
extended movie.
Is it really
It's
a
an
movie?
8, but they don't. But when it comes out, they don't promote it that way.
Exactly.
They promote it as
As a series.
Yeah, as a mini series. But I can also see that they're, that's just how they can extend a movie. Now, the best example of if it were a movie would be the Zack Snyder, the Snyder cut of Justice League, which felt like a movie. And if they would have,
Right.
and even if they would have separated that into multiple episodes rather than separate it by by scenes or whatever.
They do chapters.
Chapters. That better word for it. If they separated it by chapters and it was like literally episode 1, episode 2, that would have felt like a movie chopped up into multiple episodes. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I guess I can. I mean, nobody wants to see an 8-hour movie unless it's chopped up into 8 different episodes.
Right.
You know, like Dexter.
Like Roots. Roots was chopped up. Like Roots is considered a movie,
but that's considered a movie. Yeah,
exactly. And it's chopped up
into what? How many parts?
At least 3 or 4. I remember being in school. They would make us like each
thought it was
day we
2.
had to watch. Was it? I could have swore it was at least 3.
I thought it was 2 for some reason. Let me see.
But something like that where it's clearly a movie. Like that's not.
There's
no episodes of Roots.
It was just like
that's
really
just,
long.
Right. They're just like, this is so fucking long. We gotta chop it up.
Damn, 9.5, almost 10 hours.
Bro, yeah, that was mad episodes of Roots. And I say episodes lightly because, I mean, I don't really look at it as a show.
No. Yeah, no, that I mean, but that was in the 70s, bro. They're like, you know what I mean? Like,
they made us watch that in school, which is like,
I'm saying, like even right here, it marks it down as episodes.
Yeah.
1 season.
Right. It breaks it down like it would any other series on there. Yeah.
Freaking, what is that? 8 parts.
And I'm pretty sure that was a
miniseries.
Yeah.
That is what is now considered a miniseries, but I always looked at it like it was a movie. That was a great example of that.
Yeah. That was the first thing that popped in my head because I remember being like, "Damn, we got another fucking episode of Roots." But I just remember being like, "There were so many." Like, I get it, dude. Like they were treated very poorly. Like I don't need to keep watching this every day. Like this is shocking to me, to my little white body. I can't handle all this. It was a lot. It was a lot for little Dave to take in.
Yeah,
man.
no,
like,
I mean, it's a little brown Juac, and it was still.
Is that episode title? Little Brown Juac.
Little Brown Juac, and it was a lot for me to take in as well.
Little Brown Juac is the episode title. Johnny, you missed a lot while you were gone. We started talking about Roots for a minute, and then we brought it back to Little Brown Juac.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Come on, man. Why you gonna fuck all my shit like that, man? Come on. He had to hit it with the drop. I get it now. I guess how we're doing this. Okay.
That was good. Guys, are you ready for some Hollywoooo?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Hollywoooo. All right, so one of the biggest stories right now in Hollywood is obviously, again, we missed a couple of weeks, but Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home hit crazy numbers. Where are we at now?
It
Do you
just
know,
passed
Johnny?
Titanic. I saw an article today.
Did it just pass Titanic?
Just passed Titanic officially today, or at least I read the article.
I know
today.
it's in the talks of like
Titanic,
the highest grossing films.
Titanic. Domestic gross, yeah. I saw that. I don't remember. It was on Twitter or somewhere. I saw the article.
See, it is at 1.5 billion worldwide.
Mm-hmm. No, but like domestic,
670 million.
Right, and Titanic was like 660 something.
That's wicked.
So either way, one of the biggest things right now that's coming from that is that Marvel and Sony think that this is Best Picture material.
Oh, they tripping.
So yeah, so my question is, do you because that was my thought is it was a great movie. I had fun with it, mainly because of the nostalgia, the hype, the rumors,
100%.
That's what added to it. Is it Best Picture material? I don't think so, in my opinion.
Was there any white saviors? Spider-Man, because that's all that wins fucking Oscars.
There were 3 of them.
A white man that comes in.
There were
and
3 of them.
Saves some some other folks that
Yeah.
Technically.
So, yeah, no, I mean,
There were 3 of them.
I don't think it has the legs. I mean, I get it. I loved it.
I get it.
was
I just think they're
amazing.
on a high horse right now.
They are,
of
for sure.
It's making a shit ton of money, and so they're like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna
not?
throw it out there to be Best Picture." But is it really like? And
There's nothing on this list.
I don't
Academy,
think so. I don't
the
think-
Academy's too
Titanic
snooty
won
for
Best
that. They
Picture,
would
right?
Never.
I can
Did it?
see that. Yeah, I don't know if it did.
did.
I believe it did. Yes, actually, yes, it did.
That makes sense.
I remember the VHS box set saying Best Picture
And Avatar.
for some reason.
Did Avatar win Best Picture as well?
No way.
I don't think so.
No fucking way.
I'm
I have
just-
no idea, but I'm just gonna say no.
Because I'm looking at the top 10 list of all time domestic gross numbers here. There's outside of Titanic, nothing else is.
No, I don't think domestic gross has to do anything with like
Oh, it never
Oscar
does.
ability or anything.
It
like
never does.
right.
But
Right.
that's.
You're looking for a correlation
I'm
to
just
see how
saying that
many of them.
this Titanic is the only Best Picture movie to
Yeah,
be a
I was
high grossing
gonna-
movie as well.
I was
Were
going to
any
say
of them
James,
based on real events? Like the Titanic was?
just
other
to
than-
just to answer the question real quick, Avatar was nominated but did not win.
Okay.
It won like for best cinematography, art direction, and best visual effects.
What did
but
win that
not Best
year?
Picture.
Do you know? What beat it out?
What year was it? 2010.
2010.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because the top 10 grossing domestic movies are basically all Disney flicks. Star Wars, Avengers, Spider-Man, Avengers, Black Panther, Avengers, Star Wars, and then there's Avatar, Titanic, and Jurassic World mixed in there.
I think a serious man. If I saw those,
I can't believe Jurassic World made that much
Hurt
money.
Locker. Hurt Locker.
Hurt Locker won 2010.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yep.
That was good.
So no, yeah.
was
Just
good.
to sum that up, I think they're putting the cart before the horse.
100%.
You're making a shit ton of money. And all off of nostalgia, the feel good feeling of the audience. That does not.
I think when you make that much money, it has to put it in the conversation.
It puts
at
it in the
least.
conversation.
Like whether it's going to win, whether the
I
Academy
don't think
says
it will.
yes, no, I 100%
don't think so.
don't think it will. But to make that much money, like you have to be in the conversation.
nothing,
for Best Picture.
nothing in that movie tells me this is Oscar
No.
worthy.
Of course not.
So-
It's just the monetary value that you look at those numbers, what it's pulling in worldwide and domestically, and how can you argue against it?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Holy shit.
I thought you guys were gonna argue with me on that, but
No, I 100%.
No, you want us to?
no,
you want us to-
I don't want you to.
fight
I'm
your
just
son?
saying. I'm
Let's
just
do
saying.
this.
Yo, biggest
I
shock.
didn't see that being an Oscar.
No.
Biggest shock here. Top 20 movies. All of them outside of Titanic that dropped in 97. The rest of them
Fiction.
came out in the 2010s. Dark Knight,
Wow.
2008. Except for, this is crazy to me. I especially because of the timeline. Star Wars Episode 4. The first Star Wars.
A New Hope.
A New Hope is at number 20. $460 million domestically it made. It's
Is
still
that like
a top
accounting
20
for
movie.
inflation in the 70s when that shit came out? Like, I can't understand how that's.
Movies
Possibly
weren't
there.
making that much money back then,
I
and it is then.
And it costs
is.
like $1 to go to the movies back then. So,
Okay.
like, for them to rake that much
three
money.
domestic releases. So
Okay.
maybe that's what put original release though. No, but an original release still $307 million domestically.
That's
Damn,
a lot. It's
that's a lot.
78, 79. What was
77.
it? 77. Okay.
7 shit.
Fuck.
Damn.
No wonder
a lot
freaking
back then.
George Lucas was fucking for so long.
Sure.
$300 million in
That's a lot. He had a-
1977.
He had a license to do whatever he
$300
wanted.
million
Like
is a
that,
lot
bro.
now.
Word.
Yeah.
But in 1977, that's like $1 billion, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. So another thing that's making its rounds is the fact that Michael Keaton has been added to the cast of Batgirl, the HBO Max film.
Ooh.
Film or was it a
Hear
series?
something
Was it a
that
film?
like his costume
It's a film
was.
on HBO
Yeah,
Max.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a film or a series?
I want to say it is a film. Yes.
I thought it was a series.
Well, maybe it's one of those motion picture films for television.
Nah.
that
No.
goes over
It's
8 episodes.
Is that like a Batman Roots? Is that what we got?
I did.
8 parts,
I saw a headline earlier
hours.
today that his costume was revealed from this Batgirl.
See, but that's the thing. That's another thing. It is a movie. It's a movie. I'll confirm. And which I thought. But that's another thing. I saw that they said, oh, Michael Keaton's costume revealed him, and it was a fucking like graffiti picture in the film, like in the movie.
So it wasn't his
and-
actual, like not him wearing it.
It wasn't
What?
it? No,
Oh,
it looked
geez.
like. It looked like.
He's fucking. He's bloggers, yo.
It's so stupid.
Tell me that was IGN.
It was so stupid. It was so stupid. I mean, it made
100%
its
it was
rounds.
IGN.
It made its rounds because I saw it on multiple pages, and I saw it first on the smaller like podcast that I follow, which they always have some wild ass topics and shit. I try not to engage in because I'm just gonna be arguing with somebody. And then it actually hit like comicbook.com. And I was like, fuck, like this is news, but it was really just like a mural from the movie of Michael Keaton's Batman.
That's like when
So
people are
it's
saying
not
that
even-
Morbius is in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe because of the poster in the background.
it was exactly because that was Tobey Maguire's
right, which makes no
costume.
sense if Vulture's in fucking Morbius.
I was gonna say, isn't he in the Tom Holland one? If Vulture's there,
None of it.
Who the hell knows?
Who the hell
Sony.
knows?
Fucking up again.
Who the fuck knows?
Amy Pascal.
Another thing I want to bring up is that so right now, I know for a while we've been hoping against hope that Keanu Reeves is going to be Ghost Rider for the MCU, but it seems that there's a lot of speculation right now for Norman Reedus to actually be
I fuck with that.
the new Ghost
Bro,
Rider.
that's perfect casting.
No,
Yeah,
I fuck
like
with it
that
too.
all
I
day.
fuck with
Like
it too.
even better than Keanu. Like
Yeah.
we picture Norman Reedus on his bike in fucking Walking Dead, like
Yeah.
with the hair, like that is. And I don't read the comics. You know, we're not big comics guys on here, but like just thinking
feels
of that
natural.
casting,
It
it feels
natural.
right, bro. Like
Yeah,
it feels good. Like
So
I trust him.
I'll fuck with that. I just want Keanu Reeves to be in the MCU, and I feel like whatever role he's in, because he said that he's down to be a part of it. But whatever role that they actually bring him into the MCU for, I think it's just gonna be it's gonna be a dope ass role.
Like a one and done though. Like you don't think he's gonna be like a multi arc?
I don't think he's gonna commit to, but we never know because like he's committed to he committed to a new fucking Matrix.
He committed to
to
Matrix,
mad fucking John Wick movies. So he might be committed to it.
Like if it's good, if it's worth his time, like I feel like he's into it. Like he's not just gonna sign up to do something. Like I feel like Keanu at this point, especially now that he knows like his worth, like he knows how much we fucking love him, dude. Like, he's not just gonna sign on to do any old bullshit. Like he can pick and choose and find something. I think that's good for him. And honestly, I don't want it to be a one and done. Like I want him to have an arc, bro. I want like mad movies, like. Even if he was like a Doctor Strange type of like integral part of the MCU, like that would be fire too.
It
Like,
just has to be a part that's very much Keanu Reeves.
and I feel like he would pick a part for himself that is
That-
like he
that-
wouldn't force anything. Like
No.
it would be right, dude. If
he
he
has to
picked
be
something, yeah.
Ghost Rider. I can say that would be one of the roles, Only because I
wouldn't
don't
be mad at it.
No. The only real reason why I say that is because I can't think of a Ghost Rider personality other than fucking
Nicolas Cage, dude. Yeah, that's all. That's all I got, bro.
But if we would have got just like a Ghost Rider that just acts like Nicolas Cage, not Nicolas Cage.
He does
acts like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Then I'd have been okay with that. He's just one of those that doesn't have like a standout personality to me. That Keanu Reeves would have just blended in perfectly. And yep, that's our character for the MCU. You know.
Yeah.
But Norman Reedus, I'm not mad at it.
No,
I'm not.
I
mad
mean,
at it.
neither of
I
them,
feel
right?
like
Like,
that's-
when I think of Keanu Reeves in the Ghost Rider character, I picture the animation that they did in Cyberpunk 27 for Johnny. What is it, Johnny Silver?
Yeah.
Johnny Silver. Yeah. Johnny Silverhand. Is it Johnny Silverhand?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And he has that. He's riding the bike and shit like that in there, and he's got that kind of grungy, John Wickian looking. He could play it as a biker as well, but I don't know. I feel like Norman's gonna do a better job if that pulls it off.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to see Keanu somewhere in the MCU.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time that
Craven, the Hunter.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I remember that. I remember those rumors. Fuck that. That's Sony. That's not really MCU. So anything that they and this is what I was gonna say prior to you saying that is that if Kevin Feige and the Marvel team select these characters and these actors, I trust it. If Sony does it, I'm very hesitant on what they're going to produce, and that's what scares me a lot when it comes to the Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
is MCU? They're moving like they normally do, just like, yo, we kill shit. We're going to keep producing some content, like some fire movies, whatever. We're going to keep doing our thing. Sony is like, yo, we just struck gold with the Spider-Man movie. It's our biggest movie. We need to throw shit at this, we
there's
need to
alarms
strike.
going off at Sony
Exactly.
headquarters. Like,
they're like going,
we
oh
have
my God.
something. We
Oh my
finally
God.
fucking have something.
Exactly. And then that's where they fuck shit up.
Yeah.
And they need to just fucking calm their tits.
calm their tits.
Calm their tits. And just speaking of that, it's been a while since we've recorded, a couple weeks, but Sony has confirmed that Tom Holland Spider-Man will appear in future MCU crossover movies, and they've already confirmed that there's going to be another fucking trilogy. Which, by the way, if this was the end of this one, and whatever comes next is like the start of the next trilogy, I'm down for it. It seems like we're gonna get a darker Peter Parker from this point on, and a little bit more of a grown Peter Parker. So I'm down for that. In other kind of MCU news, I just want to bring this up as well. A little while back, there's been a petition for a little bit now where people want Chadwick Boseman to be or T'Challa, Black Panther, to be recast for the Black Panther. That's what I thought. And there is a petition. People want that role to be recast. It's not necessary, but whatever. People are trying to say that they are. So apparently his brother, Chadwick Boseman's brother, came out and says that he would want this role to be recast.
I thought you were gonna say that Chadwick Boseman's brother was gonna be like, I'll be Black Panther.
No,
I bet you fucking would. You work at
he's-
fucking Walmart stocking shelves and you want to be Black Panther now.
I mean, same.
It's your Chadwick's brother.
So same thought. who the fuck
Yeah.
are you? Now
That's
you're
what I
just
was
coming
gonna
out and
say.
saying like,
Who is
oh, he
Chadwick
would
Boseman's
really,
brother? I don't give a fuck.
he would really want you to recast this. Like, how the fuck do you know?
Right.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
it is his brother, though, right?
It's his brother, but
Like, I mean, you would kind of know how your brother thinks. Like, if he was
Do
in
you,
a big
though?
role, like Danny. Like, if Danny was fucking a MCU character and he passed away, wouldn't you kind of know what Danny wanted, like what he was thinking with it? Like, you know, you would talk to him
Right,
about that
but the
kind
problem-
of thing. Like,
so
if anybody
yes.
had insight, it would be his brother. But still, who the
But
fuck
the-
is
but-
he to say that?
let me play devil's advocate on that. Is let me tell you this. If I came out and said, knowing the relationship that we have, right? If I came out and said, yeah, Danny, you would believe it because you know how close me and Danny are. But if a different brother just came out of nowhere that you don't know, that was his brother, but he was just like, yeah, like Danny would want you to do this. And you know what I
But
mean?
like, if
Then
it was his
it'd
brother,
be like,
what could I say,
I
bro?
mean,
Like, I don't.
But I'm
he
just
knows
saying,
his
like,
brother better than
I don't know.
his brother.
I don't know how close that they are that he would even like. Some
We
people
would
just
need
come
to
out.
know that. Sure, we would need to know
people.
if him and his
People
brother
just come
were
out.
close.
I'm just saying, like,
I
there's
assume brothers have a level of closeness that's not too crazy.
I mean, you don't have to do. We don't have to get into the nitty gritty. I'm just saying, like, you don't know the level of closeness that is there because I have brothers that I love. But do they know what my day to day is? What my everyday thinking is?
But like, why?
No.
Why would
but the
his
second
brother?
that I die, and they'd be like, yeah, and I'm headline news. Yeah, no, Juac would have really loved that shit.
They're not going to recast his brother as Black Panther. Like, he's not
No.
gaining anything from this financially. So for him to come out and say that he would want this, like, what is he gaining from that?
My point is, who the fuck is he to say, hey,
His
my
brother,
brother really
dog.
wanted
He's his
to?
brother.
No.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like,
that's not enough.
Yeah,
Johnny.
That's not enough.
Johnny.
He's nobody.
Come
That's
on.
not enough. He's nobody.
He's not.
He's nobody.
He doesn't know his brother. Is that what you're telling me? Like, this guy.
Did they live together?
I don't know. They're fucking if they did, though, like, I mean, a sibling for someone to come out and like vouch
Hey,
for a
I
sibling
love
of theirs.
hey,
Who the fuck are you?
If he
Their
comes
fucking
out,
brother?
Yeah, but I mean that
Hey,
doesn't,
what the
that
fuck?
doesn't mean like I'm close with my brothers, but my brothers wouldn't know what decision I care about, like
Yeah,
with my
exactly.
work choices.
That's what
you
I'm
know
saying.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Exactly.
So who would?
I was gonna say,
wife?
Johnny,
Maybe?
if
Maybe.
Johnny,
Maybe
I was
my
your
gonna,
wife.
would
I was
know.
gonna say,
But I don't think that
I
would
was
be
gonna
a
say-
thing that like I would ever discuss. Like, how would you know what I want to do after I die? Like, unless you
That's
know,
true.
again, you know, he did
Unless
have
you were,
cancer.
like, dying
Well,
of
so he
something.
did have
Right. And
cancer
yes,
for many years.
exactly,
So maybe he did discuss
exactly.
this, but he didn't
He
come
said,
out
"Listen."
and say, "My brother told me." Before he died, that if he did pass away, we should be recast. You should recast. He didn't say that. He was like, you know what? I feel like
He could
that's
have.
What he
He
wanted.
could have lied and said that. He could have lied and said that, but he didn't. He said this is what he would have wanted.
And again,
He's
to Juac's
100%
choice,
honest.
who the fuck are you? I don't know that you knew him like that. Just because you're his brother.
yeah, exactly. Hey, man, my oldest brother, Papo, you know Papo. I love him to death, right? Love him to death. He looks out for me in so many ways. He has no fucking clue what I have going on,
wouldn't wanna
Chadwick,
hear.
what I would want,
Chadwick's
what I would
Papo's
want.
choices.
And if I pass away,
No, no,
and
no,
if
no,
I
no,
pass
no,
away,
no,
listen
no.
to me. Listen, let me go. If I passed away and he goes, yo, Juac said he would want insensitive culture to you know, like, to be syndicated across blah blah blah, and you guys to move forward and take that mantle. I never had that conversation with that
Right.
man in my life.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
guys are taking this as a legit conversation. Like, this is what I want to happen with this character. Of course, that's not going to fucking happen. He knows Chadwick throughout his entire life, decisions he's made. He's grown up with him.
Nope.
He knows how he thinks.
but
If
not
they
all
are
brothers
any
grew
kind
up
of
like
brothers,
that. I don't know
no,
that
you're
they
right.
did.
Not all brothers did. Sure, but if they did, most brothers, sure, you could have brothers that are.
I don't know that they were
7
brother
different
best
dads,
friends.
8 different moms. It doesn't fucking matter. But like, my sister, I grew up with her like a normal sister would have.
She knows.
And brother.
She knows every decision you would want to make.
She knows my general line of thinking. She knows how I feel. Like, she knows me as a person. And I feel like there's no reason that Chadwick's brother would not know him as a person if qualifying. If they, if they were close, fairly close, they don't have to live together their entire lives. But like, if they grew up together, I generally know how Juac feels about shit. And I've known you for what? 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah,
Nothing
about 6
too
years.
crazy.
Yeah.
But like, if you passed away.
constantly say shit that Juac disagrees with.
But no, and because we go back.
I mean, that's just how we do.
That's how we.
That you say something he disagrees with you, but rather that something that you assumed he would like, that he is like, nah. I don't fuck with that.
But if he passed away and you said, yo, Juac would have wanted this or Juac would have felt like this, because you've known him for a minute longer than I have, I would say Jonni probably knows better than I do. Like how Juac would feel about something or how he would look at
21
something.
years, and I would never presume to know what the fuck he would want to do after he passed.
You guys are going into this too literally.
No.
He didn't have this
I feel
exact
you.
conversation with Chadwick Boseman, so he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Sure, that conversation was never had. But in general, your brother, your family, your kin, if you watch Peaky Blinders, they know they know how you feel, how you think, your general thoughts. Like, that's not out of the question. If I'm going to listen to anybody,
I get what you're saying.
it's going to be Chadwick's brother, dude. Like,
I get what you're saying.
That's not crazy.
I just think
That's not say recast on his word, but like, maybe there's something to that. Is all.
I just feel like, again, Marvel made a decision like, we're not recasting T'Challa. We can have someone else play.
I trust Marvel more than Chadwick's brother.
We can have someone else play.
That was never in doubt. All I'm saying is that like his brother cannot just be fucking discounted. Like, who the fuck are you?
Tossed to the wind. Who the fuck are you?
Brother? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying. I am one of 8 kids, man. I am one of 8 kids. Danny knows me the best out of everyone.
And if Danny said something after
and
you
if
passed,
Danny said something
after
after he passed, you would take it. And
heart.
I'm telling you, you should, because Danny and I have had conversations on many different occasions.
And so why couldn't Chadwick and his brother?
No. I'm just saying. I just don't. What I was saying is I don't know, like, how close they are. But if any of my other 6 siblings came out and said, he would want it this way, I would tell you, question that shit.
I would only listen to Danny. Just for the record.
You might want to question that shit. I'm just letting you know. Like, do they know? I don't think they do. I don't really think they do.
Like, Juac loved parasailing. I'm like, no. The fuck you didn't.
Exactly. Nope, exactly. Nope. Never parasailed a day in his fucking life.
That was a side conversation.
Yes. Great for you to say that. So, all right. So moving on with some Hollywoooo. We got some delays. All right. So John Wick 4 has been officially delayed again. And it has been delayed 10 months and will now release in March 24th, 2023.
That's a legit delay.
Yeah,
that's not like
almost a year.
That's not like a 2-month pushback.
Yeah. Nope.
Like, that's like do they know something
they
that we don't?
filming. They haven't even begun filming then.
Right.
I think a lot of pushbacks are because of this, because of the Omarion variant.
Sure.
Yeah, the Omicron or whatever.
Omarion.
That's what literally everyone is calling that shit. To the point where Omarion came out and was just like, I am not a fucking virus.
He had to make a statement. That's
he had to make a statement on
Crazy.
but it's also amazing at the same time.
Yes.
It shows you how deep social media is right now. Another delay, Morbius. Delayed to April 1st. Now,
that's also pretty
lot
long.
of people.
That's like a 3-month delay, right?
3-month delay, something like that. But there's also some rumors that that now are saying, because you hinted at it before, that people are saying like, oh, that, you know, that Spider-Man is not Toby or is not Tom Holland's Spider-Man on the wall. So some of the rumors, and I don't know, people may want to know this, people may not. I think it's might be bullshit, but it might not. But one of the rumors right now is that has been delayed to give it 3 months for Andrew Garfield to film some scenes to be thrown in there.
Ooh, I think I did read that.
Yep. So
I did see that.
Interesting.
because there are a lot of people really want Andrew Garfield to come back as Spider-Man after this last film. So that is the rumor, is that Andrew Garfield is supposedly filming some scenes.
Not that
I don't. I mean, I think a lot of shit is pushed back because of the current state of the world.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Shit is obviously like now. Shit is going crazy right now. I know a lot of people that have recently had COVID. That are even after I came out of quarantine. One of my good friends was just like, "Yo, yep, we're positive."
Oh,
Swerve, yeah, Swerve.
Oh shit,
Swerve and his girl. Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
That's right, he did hit me.
Yeah, it was just like, yo, positive with COVID. So it's like a lot of people are positive with COVID right now, and it is spreading like wildfire. So I don't think there's, who knows? Again, Sony wants to capitalize on the popularity of all of this shit. So they might.
It would be fucking stupid if they didn't, bro.
It
if
would be
he's
stupid
not
if
in
they
this
didn't.
movie,
Yeah.
Sony's fucking done. Like, they have to see like what this is,
and
bro. Just
they're
past
counting on it. They're
Titanic, like,
counting on it.
They have to do something. They have to capitalize on this, or they're fucked.
But
Like,
at the same
this will be
time,
it for them, bro.
But at the same time, it's just like we don't really fucking know if there's any validity to it,
right? And I hope that they're.
But
For
there's
Sony's
a lot of
sake, bro.
speculation
for
right
Sony's
now.
sake. Like,
There's
they have their electronics and everything, and they're good. But like, as far as their movies go, like, they need to do something.
Yeah.
Quick.
No, I know. And I'm not even going to get into it, but Multiverse of Madness, the rumors for that is going fucking ham. And I'm not going to get into that because I don't know what is true, what isn't true. A lot of it seems like it's very, very, very fucking out there and outlandish, but so did the rumors.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Exactly.
And, we were like,
And,
oh yeah, sure.
You know, so it's like I'm trying to stay away from all that shit. I want to watch Multiverse of Madness in peace and be surprised by and if some of the things that I have read are true, it would be fucking amazing. And I want to be surprised by it.
Insane.
Yes. So that was some good news on that. Another piece of possible, it's not bad news, but it's not great news. But Stephen Yuen, or is that how he pronounces it?
Yun?
Yun.
Yun.
Yeah, he's
Yun.
yep, Yuen. Whatever. He obviously he stars right now. He was from
Big and
Walking
Walking Dead.
The Walking
He
Dead,
was Glenn.
and he's from Invincible. He is now starring in Invincible. He has confirmed that season 2 has yet to even start production.
And that's scary because it's just vocal acting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you
Yeah.
could be in your crib. Like, COVID should not have
Yep.
a crazy effect
Not at all.
on an animated show, right?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
It hasn't prevented any
Yeah.
other
So that's-
animated shows from dropping.
right. Big Mouth. I mean, all kinds of animated shit. F is for Family. They've all been dropping pretty
Fucking
normally
Simpsons,
scheduled. Dude.
South Park dropped a whole
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, a lot of shit. Everything.
Your normal ones, they're going to town, dude. So like that's a little worrisome for me. I think I
What's
don't.
going on there?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that news.
He did he did come out and say that season 2 of Invincible will be even more insane than season 1. And the team behind the series hasn't started filming, but they will be beginning production soon. likely.
I mean, maybe it's just maybe that's when
Likely.
it was scheduled, bro. I mean, like maybe nothing's weird at all. We're just impatient and we want that.
Oh, we
I
want
know
that
I
second
do.
season, bro.
I want because I'm
that
not.
first season was crazy.
I'm not reading any of the Invincible.
No, I'm not either.
Nothing.
And I'm not trying to.
I've been tempted to for sure. But like,
I imagine there's
been
plenty
waiting.
of story, right? They haven't burned through any of the storylines yet.
From what I've heard, there's a decent amount of
Yeah.
story that they have not covered. So like
So
we should be good there.
Really should just be like bang out a script and fucking animate this shit.
Right.
What the hell is going on?
Right.
Why are they?
Yeah.
I
Why
know.
his production hasn't even started?
Like they haven't even got vocals down. Like there's no dialogue, no nothing. Like
No,
Like,
nothing.
if production
They said that
hasn't
it's-
started, they haven't even like hired admins to like make sure people get shit done. Like there's not even a budget yet for marketing. Like what the fuck you mean production hasn't started? You basically haven't started
so that
at
means-
all.
2024 we'll get season 2 of Invincible.
No, I'll still say 23,
Yeah, that still sucks.
but
though,
that
dude.
sucks. Yeah, I thought we were gonna
It'll
get
go by.
22.
Yeah, it'll go
like
by
late
quickly.
22. I thought we were gonna get.
I mean,
I might
yeah,
have
if they
to
would
read the
have,
comics.
if they would have, yeah. When was it that it
I
aired?
want to say it was spring 21, right?
Yeah,
was it?
that sounds right.
Fuck, man. 2 years.
What is the name of the
before
show
next
again?
season? Invincible.
Invincible.
Did you have some moonshine pickles,
I
bro?
wish I did.
They were so crunchy.
They're so they were actually
Yeah,
much better
March
than
20
I assumed they would be.
21.
That was dead on. That's like the first day of spring, isn't it?
March 25th. You know, so it's 5 days after the first day of spring.
Right there.
Oh, it was such a good show, though.
That was
such a good show.
I watched it a couple times.
And
I
you know what? When
rewatched it with
season 2
Ash.
comes on, we'll be super fucking happy and that season's gonna fuck
Yeah.
hard.
Kind of like this
gonna fuck hard.
Ozark season.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That,
That shit.
that shit is going to fuck.
Season 4, part 1 is definitely gonna fuck. And we knew that. We've been waiting for this. The season 4 has been split into 2 parts, and it is going to be the end of the series.
Yeah.
Be wild.
And I cannot fucking wait. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I love when a series decides they are going to end early, and they could summarize everything into a coherent conclusion.
I hope so.
I would hope so too. It seems like season 4 though, like and every season has fucked hard. Dave is nodding his head, but remember we had to fucking push him to watch this. But once he did, he was all in.
It was,
He
and
was
that's
all
what
in.
happens. And that's what happens. Once I decide that I'm in for myself on a show, it's game over.
Yo, no,
It's done.
and he saw the whole thing. But once they decide, like, yo, it's still like we're at the height of it. It's still like it's still buzzing, and we feel like it can't go further than this.
And we're just
I feel good
assuming,
about that.
we're
I feel good
assuming
about
that they're like calling it early. Like this just could have been how it was laid out from the beginning.
beginning,
right?
right,
And
right,
there's
right.
showrunners, unlike the Dexter showrunners, that know what the fuck they're doing when they're laying out a show. They're not stupid pieces of shit, and they know how to write a fucking series and an anti-hero. And that's what these fucking Ozark writers are doing. And God bless their hearts.
And they stick to it.
And they stick to it. They're not pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're not. They're
I will
not
stress that.
forcing it.
They're
not
nothing-
forcing
Right. They're
more.
not forcing. The Netflix isn't like, hey, you got to wrap this up. Like
Nothing more.
They know.
Nothing less.
So I married an axe murderer.
Yes.
No more, no less.
No more, no less.
That's
Exactly
perfect.
what they.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Exactly what they want. You hear that? Showtime. Fuck yourself.
So if you're wondering what Dave is talking about, he was not so happy with the ending of this. Is it I want to say final season of Dexter, but it was
This prologue, as Johnny
Epilogue,
referred to
epilogue.
it. Yes,
the
epilogue. Yes,
epilogue,
the
the
epilogue
epilogue.
comes at the end.
yeah. But that's neither here nor there. We don't even have to discuss that. You guys can let us know how you felt about the finale of Dexter. But before we go out, I just wanted to also share that I know a long time ago we shared that Fallout was planning on coming out with a series, and it has actually been it's been greenlit. So they are Prime Video is moving forward with Fallout Killer Films, the TV series based on the popular video game Fallout.
It's gonna be wild, dude.
And they're
Like,
moving
I
forward
don't-
with Jonathan Nolan directing.
And I had no idea what Jonathan Nolan looked like. Johnny sent the article. And there's a picture of Jonathan Nolan, and that was what I took away. Was
You never
like,
seen
that's
none
what
of
Jonathan
Westworld?
Nolan looks like.
Behind the
He
scenes.
looks like
No.
he looks
Shit.
I thought he would look just like fucking Christopher Nolan, but not British.
he looks like MacGruber.
Gruber.
MacGruber. He does look a little bit like MacGruber. I can see it.
Funny.
No, but Jonathan Nolan, he's been right there with his brother. A lot of Chris Nolan films have also been co-written by Jonathan Nolan. So
He's got the skills.
It's weird
He's
that,
got the
it's
pen
weird that
skills.
one's
he has the
British, though.
skills to make it a good show. But what has he also done on his own as far as writing?
Westworld, I
Right?
think.
Is that it? And Westworld is fire.
Yeah.
I fuck
think
with
that's his-
Westworld.
his-
I don't know when the
that
fuck.
should be that
I don't know
should
when
be
the fuck
coming
we're gonna
back
get
this
another one of
year.
those.
It's coming soon, yeah.
That-
That's definitely.
Summer. That should
I
be.
think also spring or mid to late spring. We should probably get Westworld.
Mother.
Well, if
April,
any of the
May.
films that he is attached to with his brother and Westworld are anything to base this
That's
off
his
of,
resume right there.
yeah,
He
I
doesn't
think
need to
this
prove
Fallout,
anything to me.
I think this Fallout TV show on Prime Video is going to fuck. It's going to be one of the you know how we talked about it before, like Prime is we have shows that
There's
we
a
fuck
couple,
with.
but not a ton.
There's a couple of shows that we fuck with really hard.
The Boys.
And then there's a lot,
there's a lot
of other ones that we do
And Jack
not.
Ryan. The
desire.
Boys and Jack Ryan.
And Mrs.
And
Maisel.
the Marvelous Mason Maisel. Yeah. I fuck with
I
that.
didn't fuck with this.
So it's good.
I've heard
It's a
good
show.
things.
It's a very good show. It's a very good
comedian show.
show. Yeah.
Let me finish Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
No, do that. But it is something you would watch with your girl.
For sure.
But it definitely has to do with stand-up comedy. She gets into it because her husband was really into it, and she exceeds further than he does. And then they,
And there's
I'm
like
not even gonna
of like segments of the show that's just stand up. Like they do extended
Yes.
sets. They don't just like show her say like one joke or whatever. Like they show like a good 3.5 minutes of her set or 4 minutes of a set.
I'm not gonna lie, it makes
it great.
It's great, and it makes you feel like I could fucking do that, yo.
For real,
I
yeah.
could really
There's
do
definitely an
that.
aspect of
It
that.
really does make you feel that.
That's dangerous.
Plus, there's of course,
is.
me and Juac always love the underdog story shit. So there's that aspect
Yeah.
of
There's-
that.
there's a lot of
as
that.
she starts
That come
to,
up as always.
Yeah, as
Yep.
she starts
There's a
to
lot of
blow up
Yeah.
and hit, and people,
I like those
Yeah,
stories.
so there's that part of it. I'm 100% guaranteed sure that you're gonna like this show.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta
I think
give it the old
I think it's
3-episode
amazing.
try.
I gotta give it
Give
the
it the-
3-episode
yes.
try. Usually shows grab me quicker than that. I don't usually need to give 3 episodes. If I know something's for me,
I'm pretty sure when you see
You said
the
Peaky
last
Blinders.
episode-
You
the
watched
last
3 episodes and you
5
weren't
minutes
fucking with it.
of the first episode of Mrs. Maisel is enough to just make you watch the next one, just in case it happens again.
It is. Yeah, I liked it. It was great. It was great.
all right.
I was very
that's up
reluctant,
next.
and I'm all in.
I got to put my Amazon subscription to good use because I don't watch a
Right.
whole fucking lot on
No,
there.
and
I
that was our
gotta-
point.
Take
Right,
advantage
I got
of
to
that
start
shit.
watching something.
That was our point. is there aren't a whole lot of shows
Yeah.
that's on there. But when they have that one show that you really enjoy, that one show is fucking fire.
Yeah.
So and those are, but I think we've come to the end. You said you guys have some fuckwits, right?
Yeah,
You fuck with it?
John, I know Johnny's fucking with something for sure.
Oh yeah, man, I've been fucking with a lot of new shit in this holiday break just because I've been running out of shit that I watched. Like all the shit that I watched has ended. Besides, I'm sure we'll probably, if you're not catching our insensitive review clips, the Boba Fett, check out what Rocco got to say about that.
Yep.
Oh, Boba Fett for sure.
Was dope, but
we're all fucking with.
I'm fucking with this mayor of Kingstown. Mayor of Kingstown.
I've heard good things about that.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner, yes.
Who apparently I think is also in Yellowstone. I don't know. I think I saw a photo of him, or maybe he's in the 1882. I don't know.
That might be. I don't recall Yellowstone. Jeremy Renner.
I thought I saw him in like a photo or some shit. But anyways, he is the main lead on the mayor of Kingstown, and the shit is surprisingly good. I just Paramount Plus again. So you have to. I don't think it shows on Paramount, but maybe it does. I don't know. But I because I don't subscribe to cable, but the Paramount Plus thing, and I don't pay for the Paramount Plus without commercials, and so that's kind of annoying, is watching fucking commercials in the middle of the show.
That sucks, dude. These days.
Yeah. And I'm definitely not going to pay the extra money for the no commercials on P Plus, because it's not worth it for me for like literally one show. But the show itself is pretty fire. Like, so the premise of the show, if you're not aware of, is it's based on an actual town in Canada, but they film it, and I think it's where they might even film it in Canada, but it's supposed to be as if it's based in Michigan. But the idea is that it's a town called Kingstown, and this town has 14 prisons, and I guess in real life the town is called Queenstown, and they have like 10 or 12 prisons or something like that. So the idea is that these guys are like the go between the prisons and the gangs and subculture of this town, right? Like, so they're the mayor of Kingstown, even though there's an actual, obviously political structure there. They're like, they run shit because they don't take sides. They are informants for the police. They will tell the police all the shit, but they also tell the gangsters all the shit. And so everybody respects them for being 100% neutral. People come into their office with like, yo, I'm trying to like get something done for somebody on the inside, and they sell their services like that. So they don't even like make mad money or anything. Like they make decent money, but they really just kind of like that's their job, is to be the go between the real world and these like 14 different fucking prison complexes in this town, and it's pretty dope.
I'm gonna watch that before Mrs. Maisel. I think, dude. That sounds pretty tight.
I figure.
And I mean, after seeing like Jeremy Renner and Hawkeye, I'm kind of on a little like a semi Jeremy Renner kick, because he impressed me in that show. Like,
Jeremy Renner is one of those actors where he's not
amazing. But
he's not an amazing actor.
He's sufficient enough to be like, okay, I could get behind this deal.
He's not an amazing actor. Yeah,
he's believable. He's an actor.
He is. I've never seen a movie with Jeremy Renner where I'm just like, oh, fuck this.
Right.
Other than the first movie I remember him from,
SWAT.
which was
I remember him from SWAT.
I don't even remember
being
him
a
from SWAT.
cocksucker in SWAT,
Bro,
and that's why I hated him for a minute.
That's
bro.
right.
I remember
hated
him
so.
from way longer. I think it's his first movie, and I believe I just saw recently that it is his lowest score, which is like 0 tomatoes on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is National Lampoon Senior Trip.
Oh,
Yo, that movie was dope.
I remember
watched that
liking
movie.
that movie a
He
long
was
time
like
ago.
the main cool burnout dude in
he
that movie,
was.
and I remember being like, "Yo, this dude is awesome."
Yes,
because I watched that
exactly.
as a very young, impressionable
Me too.
child.
Me
but
too.
like, Chong was in that movie. I remember,
Yep,
dude,
yep.
that was like one of the first drug movies I remember watching as a kid and being like, "Yo, I could fuck
And
with some drugs."
instantly when he rose back to stardom, I was like, "Oh, it's the dude from Senior Trip."
Yeah,
It was
that's
one
right.
of those
I totally
movies.
forgot he was in that.
Yeah,
But then when
yeah.
you said that, I could picture him on the bus.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing
With the
him on a
floppy
bus.
ass hair.
Yeah, bro.
Yep, yep.
He was a burnout.
Yep.
Oh man, I gotta go watch that again, dude.
And you'll probably hate it.
No, I won't.
You
I
probably
promise
hate it.
I won't.
What is your
So
fuck with?
aside from the Peaky Blinders that Jonni has me watching, he sort of gave us the Peaky Blinders
I
spiel
have
not
you
too long
watching
ago,
it.
and you
Yep, yeah,
and
I'm
you and
watching it.
you and
I'm
I
watching
both decided that we needed to fuck with Peaky Blinders, and that was something that like I've seen everywhere. Instagram, you see fucking Tommy Shelby and Cillian Murphy. He's the fucking I love Cillian Murphy, dude. He's so awesome. The hair, I mean, he's the man, dude. Like that show is awesome. He's so dope. Like, aside from that, on Netflix, I was how they push you shit when you first log in. Like there's like a docu-series. It's a crime, the Torso Killer, I think is what it's called. And it's basically Times Square, and I didn't know this. Times Square in New York City in the 70s
Was wild.
was a wild fucking
It was a place you did not want to be.
sex shows,
That's where
just violence, dude.
Juac
It was a
got the,
bad Taxi Driver.
Corona show.
That sounds like where the Corona bottle show was at. Someplace
Yeah,
like Times Square in the 70s, and basically there was.
I wasn't there in the 70s. But
There was a docu-series
80s,
about a serial killer.
Still
a
was-
serial
wasn't
killer
even-
that
still
was
was
there.
bad.
yeah. I
Just
wasn't even liquid at that.
leaving headless bodies and beaten
Work
prostitutes,
it.
and like they had no idea. And it's like a 3-4 part series, nothing crazy.
Torso Killer.
Hour apiece. Torso Killer. And it was crazy because like they're giving you like live raw footage of Times Square in the 70s. It was just, I had no idea, like, because Times Square now, like I ate at Guy Fieri's restaurant in Times Square. Like that's what I think of when I think of Times Square. And like there was a whole different Times Square in the 70s that was just insanely dangerous and insanely wild. And this
I hear about
series
that.
was like the whole first episode was literally just about how fucking wild Times Square was and how you didn't want to be there, talking to cops that used to have to patrol the area back in the day. And then, they're going into these different murders that are showing up, and it's like a murders in Jersey and New York they're like trying to tie together. And it was really fucking good, dude. Just something to sort of break up anything that you're watching. Normally when you have a series or something, like you like to break it up with different shit. And that was just, it was crazy, man. It was really good. I love those docu-series that Netflix does. Like they're usually, even if it's something I've never heard of, like they're good about, making it watchable.
I do not have a fuck with for this week, but I have been I will say this, that I have been very interested in a lot of those murder fucking like the podcast and like the docuseries. Like I am into a lot of that shit. It's very interesting to a true crime.
Yeah, true crime.
Is very I can't listen to too much of that shit because that shit will make me fucking paranoid.
For sure.
But lately I've been listening to different podcasts that have to do with that shit, and every now and then. Well, there is one, and they are a smaller podcast. Is not like a huge podcast by any means, but they have a dope niche. They're a little bit more I don't even like to say it, but they're a tiny bit more popular than we are. Just to put it on a scale, you know what I mean? Just to put it on a scale. No, I mean literally like just a little bit more than we are. But they do it's the 10ish podcast. And I fuck with them. They're cool. I talk to the dude every now and then on DM and
have them on the pod. Let's get them.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. But their niche is that they every week they pull up a list of the 10 most popular things in a specific subject, and it could be in anything like 10 most the top 10 popular movies in a decade. Top 10, best Christmas gifts that I heard during the holidays.
It's just a top 10 podcast.
Yeah, that's what they do. Everything, and what they do is one of the hosts. There's two guys. One of them would come up with a list, and the other one has to guess who is the top 10 in that list. And they do that, and they go back and forth.
That sounds fun.
But yeah. So this past one that they had was a re-airing of a show that they were on with a true crime podcast, and they went through like the top 10 smartest serial killers. So I always, and that's why I brought them up, is because like that true crime stuff, like when I listen to too much of it, I just get in that paranoid mindset. It's like, yo, somebody's plotting to kill me, and like I can't.
You become the main character all of a sudden.
I can't be in that fucking mindset. But it's so fucking interesting to know, like when you really look into these fucking killers and these murderers, to know like how they think, and like to see what their IQ was, and like who are the smartest fucking murderers in the world. Like it's so fucking interesting. So I can see how you get into these documentaries,
Easily,
and especially the murder ones. And
I don't know what it is about the murder. It's like being on a roller coaster.
It's just
where
that
you're safe, but there's an element of danger.
You can't put yourself in that mindset. Right. Like you don't know what makes this person fucking, like be so charismatic that they would be able to talk to people, and their whole intention is I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer, who he didn't like the process of killing, so he would get blackout drunk during the process of killing them. But what he did enjoy was was like fucking their dead bodies afterward, which is wild in its fucking self. However, he couldn't bring himself to fucking kill these people, so he would get blackout drunk to murder these people, so that then he can. All right, I could fuck these guys though.
It's okay now, guys. They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. So I don't remember killing them, so it didn't really happen. But I'm gonna
fuck them.
But I'm gonna fuck this corpse.
There we go. Dahmer was more about eating people. So
I'm here, right?
I'm here.
Well, they're just laying there dead. Who else is gonna fuck them if it's not me? It's gonna be somebody else.
I prefer a cold hole to a warm one. Exactly. Why would anyone think that way?
He probably puts his hand out the window in the winter.
And then jerks off with his cold. That's actually not a terrible idea, John. You got a nice cold. I'm gonna put my hand out the window when I'm driving home tonight, and when I get home, man, I'm gonna crank one out.
Dude,
it'll feed your dark passenger.
My dark passenger.
That's a dark driver.
I was gonna say, that's what I have. I have a dark driver. There's no passengers.
What a way to end this episode. But guys,
Stellar.
I don't know if I had if I even have to list that I had anything that I had to fuck it with, but I guess I could put 10ish podcast. I'll give them a shout out on that.
There you go.
And I'll add that for myself. But yeah, guys, if we have nothing else to add to this stellar conversation,
good to be back.
Y'all, thank you for making it all the way to the end of this podcast, especially after the murderous conversation we just
Juac's
had.
voice dropped a whole octave. Thank you for making it to the end of this podcast.
Go lay down.
You already know. We fuck with you heavy, especially if you make it all the way
100%.
to this part of it. But remember, if you enjoy our podcast and you enjoy our wild ass conversations, please share us with your friends and families who you feel would also enjoy this content. Remember, if you watch us on YouTube, hit that like button. Let us know. Have them all follow us. Leave a rating and a review
Hell
on
yeah.
Apple Podcasts.
We'll respond to that shit too.
We do, man. We love you all. And follow us on IG at Insensitive Culture on IG. And leave comments, man. Like, comment, all that shit. We fuck with you. Remember to it's been so long. It's been 2 fucking weeks.
It's been
and I
a
can't
long
really
time.
fucking think of all of the shit.
You got
but
it, baby.
if you
You're
really
good.
fuck with us, and you want to help us pay the bills around here, go to insensitivemerch.com.
Shit.
Cop some merch. Look fly. Or look drippy with drippy.
Drippy with drippy.
Yes, sir. All right. But other than that, we love you guys.
Yep.
Thank you. Peace.
Cheers.
There to keep kids off drugs.
Shit.
Your kids now.
Your kids.